Hello! Kia ora, good morning. Or good evening. Whatever it is where you are. Jumbo's the first. Reading his coffee is disgusting. We'll just gloss over that. Alright, here we go. Where are we? Onto our live scene. Humankind difficulty. Yep, that all looks good. Have a new world on today, because why not? Climate, average, abundant. Great, alrighty. Hello everybody! A smooth transition across to Humankind. Welcome along to everybody who's tuning in live. It's an absolute pleasure to have you here today on Twitch and YouTube. Of course, streaming across both platforms. And if you didn't know, we're playing on normal pace Humankind difficulty in a normal world today with subscriber personas. So I'll jump straight in and get that loading. And I do just want to really quickly say thanks to everybody who's supporting me over on Twitch as well as YouTube. I've just received affiliateship on Twitch as of yesterday, officially affiliated with Twitch, so it's wonderful. It's wonderful to be there too. And all of the chat from across YouTube and Twitch will display on screen. So regardless of which platform you're chatting on, I can see everything that you're saying, and everyone else can see it too. So that's kind of cool. We can chat across platform using our chat on screen, which is a really good start. Hey, YouTube, don't forget to like, says Let Lucky, all the way over from Twitch. My #1 subscriber gifter on Twitch. So, in case you haven't gathered, today, the plan is, broadly, to play Money Cultures. The thumbnail on YouTube probably gave it away. But if not, then there you go. We're playing Money Cultures today. In particular, gonna maybe try and focus a little bit less on the seafaring ones, but if we have to, we'll play them. I'm not against them, it's just we have played them quite a lot already, so we'll see how we go. And a very warm welcome to William, Philip, Pete, Kick-Ass Duke, Octopus, Aaron, Huck, welcome in this morning. Thank you so much for your support. Let Lucky as well. Oh my goodness. And wow! Zoo, thank you so much for subscribing. Or Zoe. Zoe MT? Zoo? Either way, thank you so much for subscribing. A Twitch Prime subscriber. I'm gonna get used to all of this different terminology. I promise. Alright, let's go. What kind of start do we have, and is it good for making money? I'm looking in particular, of course, at... Twitch is stinky, YouTube is stinky, yes, make them fight against each other. I'm looking really in particular at these luxuries, so let me see if I can make a little bit of cash. I think the best way for us to move is probably not through the forest. And as tempting as it is to move onto the river for those discoveries, I think we might stay away from that too. Let's go open plains. Yep. Okay, right. Not a bad first turn. We can get around to that food on turn 2. We have copper, incense, and horses in our starting territory, so that's not terrible. I see a lot of coastline. That is terrible. Maybe. Really wanting to find some more discoveries than this. We're not afraid of a reroll. Tinker here as well, of course. Yeah, Nubia is the one that's on my mind. Hey, Sohib. How are you? Hope Humankind comes to Xbox. Yeah, I'd like it to come to Switch as well. That would be really cool. Wow. I don't know about this. Okay. I mean, it's not dreadful. We're playing on normal speed, so it will be a little bit slower than we're used to. We often play on fast speed. God, I hope not blitz speed, but sometimes blitz speed. Oh my goodness, Devilish, a member for 8 months on the YouTubes. Holy moly. A playthrough about spending gold. Yes, it's the spend gold playthrough. Devilish, thank you so much for 8 months of membership. How do you like me now? Wow. Who needs a Switch when the Steam Deck comes out? There you go. 8 months. Jeepers. Can you believe we've been doing this for 8 months? I cannot. That is awesome. I think we'll just stick with this start. Is it the world's greatest start? No. Is it even a good start? Probably not. But you know what? It's not terrible. We have 2 incense, which provides us with extra money. I think we can make this work. Depending on where our opponents are, I think we can probably make this work. Nubians 100%. Yeah. Oh man, I would love to get a Steam DECK. Not gonna trick me that easily. Although you may have. But expensive and hard to purchase was my initial gleamings when I saw it was announced. Looks very cool though. Absolutely looks very cool. No, I do not doubt that. Looks awesome, in fact. Let me jump onto that food. There's an extra unit. Nice. Who we can use to... I was going to say to keep exploring, but actually, we've landed on this sanctuary. Let's just pillage that. Let's place down an outpost here. We'll take this, because this has 2 incense and 2 strategics, as you rightly point out. This is actually quite a good territory. So I'll grab that, and then we'll jump down here onto the river. Hopefully get some freshwater berries. Fan-freaking-tastic. Yes! Okay, you've got 5 food, you've got none. Looks like it's dead end central, so let's keep moving around to the north. Oh, and there's some food. I tell a lie. These nuts. Great. Very close. Might just merge them back together, actually. There's not really anywhere else for it to go, so doesn't hurt. Oh, no, okay, you've actually used up all your movement. Well, that is just fine. Fine! Have it your way! Carthage. Lots of coastal trading. Yeah. Buy the Switch for overpriced Nintendo games. A mood. Huck has been the barrier between us and the hot girls and boys webcam chat.net. Absolutely. Okay, here's some more science. We want to get that scientific discovery this time. 2 science. Alright, it is what it is. There's some more food that'll give us an extra unit. D's nuts. Fantastic. And hopefully that unit will have a little bit of extra movement to give us too. Yes. Oh, I can't quite get on the river for next turn, but that's okay. Another sanctuary across there. And... So we could go for +5 food and make this a good outpost. We can go for cheaper domestication research, which is quite useful. Or this really funky one that I don't normally pick. So the outpost receives 2 fewer food, but plus 25% experience on newly created units. It's an interesting one. I don't think I'll go with it, but it's interesting. I'm going to go just with the plus food for extra population early. Sort of the safe bet. But I think that there's actually some merit in choosing that option. Some merit. Not a lot, but some. Minus 25% useless. It's a couple of turns, right? It's a couple of turns worth of science. It's kind of like it's saying +4 science. Effectively. It's like, do you want +5 food or do you want +5 science? It's kind of what it is. Although it's not reoccurring, granted. But yeah, the encourage one is actually a really good pick. I agree. I do agree. With biscuits and groovy. No food, the soldiers will eat gold. They must eat gold! Yeah, so Jose raises an interesting one. You could go Phoenicians, Carthage, Byzantines, Venetians. That is a route that we haven't played before. So actually, even if we do go the military route, the ocean-faring route with the Phoenicians, we do have options on our side. I think we should probably post a poll. Get out of here, kick-ass Duke. We should post a poll. There are 2 choices who are clearly merchant, right? Nubians and the Phoenicians. So I'll post those as my 2 options. I'm not against choosing a non-mercantile culture that has lots of money-earning potential in future. I do know that there is, for example, an era, I believe at the Industrial, if I'm not wrong, where you can only choose a non-mercantile culture because there are no merchant cultures in the era. So, there you go. However, we're going to smash a poll down. Thank you very much to the 50 live viewers who have already tuned in on YouTube. 20 of them have smashed the like button. And we've got around 10 viewers on Twitch as well. Who are also supporting me over there. I super appreciate it. The Mediterranean route. Yeah. Honestly, not terrible. Not a terrible route. We have a few different ways we could play it. So do let your votes be heard. I believe I can even. Twitch. Hey, Twitch. You can vote too. Wow. Amazing. Also, place your votes on Twitch. How about that? We've got the Nubians and the Phoenicians. Amazing. Oh, and you can allow X bits per extra votes. Incredible. All right, we'll run that for 3 minutes over on Twitch as well. Absolutely fantastic. Amazing stuff. Thank you so much. Okay, Phoenicians, Nubians. Yeah, so just as a reminder, the Phoenicians give us +2 money per number of traders. Those are the people who work gold. And a couple of research boosts. We also get a harbour, which gets more money from the coast. The Nubians, who we've played a lot less on my channel, it would be fair to say. A lot less. The Nubians receive +5 money on all resource deposits. We have 4 in the capital. That's pretty decent. The Moreau pyramids provide a balance between industry and money, as well as getting some nice archers. I'm pretty keen to play the Nubians, just because we don't really play them. I've played the Phoenicians a lot. We haven't really played the Nubians that much. You can cheat democracy. Literally, you can cheat democracy on Twitch. That's my kind of platform. It allows for democracy cheating. Amazing. There's an animal that we might want to chop down, but we can't move yet anyway, because we don't have our crucial knowledge star. And it's quite important that I get that this run. Ooh, and doth provideth 1 science. Dang it. Okay, never mind. We'll get rid of that food. Jump on to that tile would have been the play. However, it is what it is. Whoa, this does have 2 strategics, but nothing else. I think we'll move back this way in case we want to claim this. It could be iron and... realistically, it's probably oil. But it could be iron. So maybe keeping a unit there isn't terrible. We've got this unit on a river, ready to go. This unit inland here. Maybe it's a play. Maybe it's not. We'll see. Let's move onto this hill. See if we can find a bit of science. Anywhere! Anybody got a bit of science for me? Let's separate these units. Get a bit more vision. There's the science that I was after. Not the end of the world, but it is what it is. You got about 1 more minute to place your votes on the polls, and then they will wrap up across both platforms. No beans. The archers are so good. Yeah. I have seen them in practice. I have seen those Nubian archers in practice. I do believe them to be very good. Here's our stars completed. Usually, of course, I would just knee-jerk jump into the Wattle and Daub for the +1 industry per population. I think that's probably what I will still do, although I have to admit, the storytellers I do find quite interesting. It's a tempting one. We don't normally pick it. Let's try it for a change. Let's do storytellers. I hear rumor that it is sometimes good, sometimes not. Let's end the poll and... ooh, okay. It was actually a fairly close one. A fairly close result. The Nubians won 56% to the Phoenicians 44%. And, Lit Lucky contributed 1,400 channel points. Go you. What's interesting is the breakdown across YouTube and Twitch ended up being almost exactly the same as well. On YouTube, 57% for the Nubians and 42% for the Phoenicians. So it was a really close call. Go you! And screw democracy. I love it. Okay, alright, so the Nubians will be our first pick. We could actually move through right now. And we might as well, I figure. Little bit of extra food down there that I could sneak to. Thank you so much for following along on Twitch. Bucklude. Okay, we got an extra unit, so that's good. We can place down an outpost, although, do you see any with any resources? Hello? Resources? Please? Anybody? Dang. This one has none. It's got rivers, but it has no resources. That's kind of garbage. Yikes. Does that change my game plan? Not too much? But maybe a little bit? Oh, thank you so much. For following along on our crazy little journey. Okay. Not super resource heavy, which scares me because it means that somebody else is. I suppose I still probably want to claim it nonetheless. So, let's just place down an 18-9. It's quite a good territory. I guess I'll take it. It's not terrible. We've got this one up here which will have 2 resources in future, but doesn't really have them yet. Oh, and there's just food everywhere. Do I want to hang around and get some extra units, or do I want to just change? I think we'll just move. Let's not lose the culture that we want to play. Nubians. Fantastic archers. A culture we've barely played before. Only just won the vote, but it did. Oh, John, welcome in. Was the stream perfect timing, or was it perfect timing? Amazing.
Humankind learns quickly that everyone contributes. If you're terrified of wild animals, you can grow lentils
interesting.
or catch fish.
Yes. Chose the science one this time, Pete. Should be interesting. A little break from the traditional always choose +1 industry. Not really even quite sure why I chose it, but I just think it's maybe worth trying out. Okay. So this territory next door has a second horses. So if I settle here, we get our second horses down. I think we make this a city straight away.
It is warmth, protection,
and okay, so this is interesting. So it gets +3 money per adjacent maker's quarter. And that's its only adjacency bonus. +3 money per adjacent maker's quarter. So we don't actually need to build it near resources. It does count as a market quarter as well, though, so we will get some additional benefit. I'm just thinking, like, maybe there, because then we build a market next door. Some markets there. Yeah, I think that's the play. 6 industry and 3 gold is an interesting breakdown. Oh my goodness, Buckloot, thank you so much. Not only did you follow along, but you subscribed as well. Thank you so much for subscribing on Twitch. Oh, that's awesome. Oh, that's so cool. I love being across 2 platforms. Hey, what's up, Gussel Beats? Science is a good choice. Alec has convinced me of the merits of all three traits at this point, I think. I really think Alec has convinced me of all of the traits. Ben, a member for 4 months. Shout out to you, Ben, for all of your support. Ben, with your 4-month member message, says Nubians, also known as Egypt Light, Diet Egypt, or Egypt Zero. Are you satisfied with these terrible puns? Yes, I am. And in your honor, I love it. And I think we shall call it, Egypt Light. EGYPTLATE. Amazing in every way. I love it. Biscuits and groovy. Shout out reminder to like the stream. 2 months of channel membership from you as well, my friend. How good. Oh, that is so cool. It's awesome to see those like reminders. Thank you very much for pumping out that reminder. We're at 34 likes as a result. Very good. Very good indeed. Okay. We need to move towards the resources still. I've not forgotten. Let me take a look down this way. There's something that I could pillage, but we might just move past it. Reason why I want to take a look down here is because I want to see if there are any resources in the Southern Territory, as it could be the one that I move to next. Huh. And this one actually doesn't border that one. I thought it did. I feel like a bit of a noob. Thanks so much for following along on Twitch. I will eventually turn the follow alerts off or turn them down or something on Twitch because I know that they could get a little bit annoying. Because following is free, anybody can do it. But, seeing as I'm still relatively new, I'll leave them on for a day or so before I start to tone them down. Okay, right. Well, this was a bit of a balls up, actually. I thought that those territories were connected, but they are not. We can connect it quite easily, though, by taking either this one or this one. So, it doesn't really matter. Probably want to settle on the river. Well, there are actually 3 strategics in this territory, so this is going to be Scienceville, USA! So let's make sure that we Egypt like that one. Aaron! 3 months as well! Are you a noob or a Nubian? I am both. I am absolutely both, Aaron. Thank you so much for 3 months. Amazing. So many continuations. I know. Today must have been a big day. Every month. Today is a big day for the channel. We pick up new members. Now maybe it's new subscribers. I don't know. But the puns are coming and I love it. I love a good bad pun. Okay, the question is, do we want domestication or calendar first? I think we go with calendar first, because we can improve 2 resources with calendar, but at the moment we can only improve 1 with domestication. Maybe there's some logic in that. I don't know. You tell me. Maybe I'm a moron. Maybe I'm a Nubian. I definitely am a Nubian. Alright. These units are sort of standing here doing nothing. Let's use them to take down this for no reason other than its experience. Should probably also actually be converting some people into population into my city, now that we have a city. In fact, I feel like a bit of a noob for not doing that. Wow, that was a really easy kill. Huh. Okay. Right, so for example, this unit, let's turn you into a population. It's really awkward to get there. It's gonna take how many turns? Come on! What the heck? Okay, well, I mean, it is what it is, I guess. 3 turns on your bike. Off you go. What about the bad good puns? Those are welcome too, Al O'Neill. Those are absolutely welcome as well. Yeah. We'll take the bad good puns all day. The good bad puns, the bad good puns, the good but bad puns, they're all welcome. This looks like a very fruitful territory. The question is, Egypt Light has gained population. Nice to see. Question is, does it actually have anything worth value? And I am increasingly finding no. However, Halong Bay, absolutely beautiful. +1 food. Wow. But more importantly, influence and stability. This probably makes this territory worthwhile. It would really make my day, though, if there was a resource over here. Just one. Just one, please. Someone out here has got a territory with about 1,000 luxuries in it. You know that's how Humankind does this. You regular viewers especially, or regular players, will know. Humankind loves to do that. I mean, this one has salt and horses, so it's probably next. March you over that way. Go for horses next. Absolutely. And let's have a look around. See what we can find. We may actually be on an island of our own, which would be very, very interesting. Indeed. Don't you love those tactical beers? If you can even find the beers. Sometimes I struggle to even find them, PJ. Okay. Interesting. Might put this unit on auto explore now. Kinda don't need to be controlling their every move. Let's, also consider our next move with these units. We're going to need to embark, that much is obvious. But also probably take this. I don't know, Chief. I think we'll send you back to base, and then just keep you there. Yes. And unfortunately, my dream did not come true. There isn't a single resource in this dang territory. There's also not a single ounce of food. So, with the exception of Halong Bay itself, there is nowhere for food to be given. That's fine, but we're gonna have to be a little bit more tactical about that settle, I think. Likewise with this one, get back to that river. Or actually... Ah, yes, thank goodness. Okay, there's our +5 influence one. Great start. Really struggling on these pyramids. We need the extra population stat. Let's convert you into population and convert you next turn. Fantastic. Egypt could now grow in 2, or it can build the pyramid in 2. Let's grow in 2, I think. That's the right move. And let's claim... Realistically, these ones are more important than these, right? This one literally gives me nothing, so I think we ignore that for the time being. Focus on what matters. Biscuits in the AM. We're playing on normal speed today. Normal speed today. Making it rain, Octopus. Making it absolutely rain. Re-roll mech. Come on! Let's continue. I think also maybe the new world could be hopeful, so let's not just completely give up on this yet. Influence generation is a huge bottleneck for me. Kind of just standing around doing nothing, waiting for it as well. So I might just put some more units on auto explore. Hey! Here we go. Look at that. 3 dies. Let's manually position our way over here, because this looks particularly juicy. It looks like a really juicy territory. Dies are a very good resource. I'm going to move towards that with pace. I want to stay here because I want to grab this one next, maybe. And you, unfortunately... Welcome to Egypt Light! Finish off the pyramids. Seems good.
You have become a builder and a creator.
Whew, we are right on the borderline when it comes to food as well. Improve those resources, I think, because money is more important than anything else. We'll buy food if we just improve those resources first. Could use my merchant ability, actually, to hook up something for us. There we go. That's a nice little pickup. Right, the usefulness of the merchant ability. The only one of the only times it's really super useful, unless you need to improve a resource in someone else's land. But we've just improved it in our own, which is nice. Speed that up a bit. Do I want to adjust these units around? I don't think so. I think that is actually looking very good now. Quite healthy. Influence generation, though, not very healthy. Maybe we need to look to our civics to fix that. Ooh. Not really, actually. I do kind of just want the cheaper outpost creation. So I'm going to buy that. That should pay dividends in the long run. Now we're looking at 62 influence. Okay, much more manageable. Much more manageable. Ransack that for 10 buckaroos. And... continue moving to that discovery. Nice. More science. More influence. Let's get our archers and we're away laughing. Long time I haven't seen such a horrible continent. Oh, feels bad for my horrible start. We could re-roll, but I reckon we can do this. Famous last words of an optimist, I realise, but I reckon we can do this. Huck, please do, please, Huck, share what you heard. And I'll talk about it. Very interesting news, but I didn't witness it firsthand, so if you'd like to relay it first, and then we can talk about it a bit in chat. Interesting news around the future of humankind that was shared today in a stream that unfortunately is streamed at a time that I just can't catch. Let's go plus faith on the main plaza. You know the drill. Yes. I'm willing to spend the extra influence to settle this far away, I think. Actually. That is just such an insanely good settle potentially for us. More discoveries. Good, good, good. This guy! What? How dare you? Yeah, I think we just wait the extra turn or so and settle there rather than settling there. Unbelievable gameplay. It's better be a good discovery. It is. Okay, so not a huge amount of industry here, but a lot of food. We'll go for the balanced approach rather than massively yeeting our way into food. Let's go for 1410 to get it down this turn. Sure. 1410, smash it down this turn.
Rapid and dangerous.
Wow, and it was lucky we did, because we do have our nearest neighbor. It is Sigamore of the Hittites. Loyal, trusting, vindictive, +2 food on Farmer's Quarter, and +20% science on all cities. Thankfully, they want peace and love. Let's see if we can maintain that. Yes, so, in the words of Huck, I was watching the Amplitude stream earlier, and was talking to Stephanie, the streamer, and the streamer whose name escapes you. Anyway, Huck asked about the future of humankind. And they said there's a big Amplitude event coming in January called Amplified 2022 that will have an Amplitude Day, an Endless Series Day, and a Humankind Day. They said keep an eye out on Humankind Day. So there we go. There we go. Very interesting. Very interesting news for us to discuss. Although I do see a first-time chat viewer over on Twitch. My goal for my influence generation is to keep it max. Yeah, I want to keep my stability at maximum for this game if I can. So I want to keep my stability above 90%. Therefore keeping my influence generation as high as it can possibly be. As high as it can possibly be. Let me buy that quarter out, start improving some more resources. We're going to need more food as well, definitely. Seems like a bad place for a foodie district, though. Although because I haven't connected anything nearby, I can't actually merge territories. Huh. That is a little bit awkward, actually. Might need to move back that way and grab that one. Yeah. Yeah, so apparently, according to Huck, who I absolutely trust, there's an Amplitude who said there's going to be some sort of Humankind Day in January. Buying quarters seems on theme. You're right, Ben, actually. Absolutely right. Yeah. Yeah. It could be very nice. Could be very exciting. Hey, Kainos. Good evening. Good evening to you. Next technology, obviously I would love to get my market quarters online, but I think first and foremost, probably makes sense for us to get bronze working for the copper. Maybe even fishing for the harbours. And then go through and get our big dollar boys. It's hard to say. I'll allow that for now, I think. Also, the science that we get from copper could be very useful. Maybe. Maybe. I'm at a bit of a loose end what to do now. Might just put that unit on auto explore. There's the Hittite capital. They've got 3 population. So we're on par with them. That's good. I like to see that I'm not too far behind my nearest neighbor. I might, just for safety's sake, merge some of these units together now, seeing as we are moving around near some potential enemies. We could slay one of these guys too while we're here. When in Rome. Nah. Not really any point. Let's trade luxuries with the Hittites for now. They've got nothing to trade. Cool. They'll give us some money anyway. Yes, if stability... That's right. So if stability goes below 90%, then influence generation is halved. From 2 per pop down to 1 per pop. And if it goes below 30, again, then you're really unstable. You really don't want your stability to go below 30%. Unless you have a diabolical plan that I sometimes do have. Sometimes. I will just pop back and grab this discovery, because that seems like a no-brainer. I was hoping for some science, but gold will do, because of course, this run is all about money, money, money. Growth is also important for science for the storytellers. Yeah, that's true. That's true. Yeah. Did they say if it's an online-only event? Oh, that's a good question. I assumed it would be. And if not, where's our invite? I'm gonna need 14,200 invites, please. I'm bringing all of my friends. Right, let's splash some cash, improve all the resources. Boom, boom, boom. I'm actually quite tempted to go for the fast holy site to get our religion improving quickly, but let's go for the food. We do need the food jobs. Oh, I don't really want to waste that one on food, but also I don't really want to waste that one. So I guess maybe just suck it up, princess, and build it. Alternative plays are +5 food per horses and +1 food per farmer's quarter. So the +5 food per horses actually gives me more food than the farmer's quarter. Because we're going to have 2 horses, right? Maybe not. Either way. It's a really close call. I guess the other players, we just go industry for more money. Let's do that first. Let's get another industrial quarter down here. More industry, a little bit more cash. And then focus on something else. I do need to connect. Wow, that is a really great settle. Look at that. We don't even have anything boosting that. Incredible. 10-15. I do need to connect something to Egypt Light to help it grow. So that's sort of the plan there. 1, 2, 3 on Egypt Light. Then I think we move through and try and bridge these ones in the middle. Particularly looking at that one with the horse there. Which is actually the same one as those dyes. Not dyes, sorry. What are you? What are you? Salt. Okay, it's the same one as the salt. Oh, boom. No, there is the second horses there. We could actually have 3. Okay, changey mindy. We'll do animal barns first. Now, definitely provides the most value. Even that horse tile alone. Look how good that tile is with the Nubians. If we could get our religion to give us +5 from resources, then we'd have some insane tile yields. I've seen that happen before too. It's a sight for sore eyes. Looks like we're completely pinned in down here, so we'll have to auto-explore our way out. Not the end of the world. Actually, let's not auto-explore our way out, because we can pillage that next turn. 22 gold. Don't mind if I do. How are we doing on the fame rankings? We are just in first place. You don't often see that this early on. That makes me somewhat optimistic. My game, I absolutely crippled my opponent and vassalized them. Go, William. Love it. Love it. The opportunity cost of the farmer's quarter is only 3 gold and like 2 industry. Important considerations. Absolutely important considerations. Oh, we've got a lot of people watching over on Twitch too. Barnes Defo. Barnes is Forge better than Farmer's Industrial Quarter, because it doesn't... Yeah, the fact that it doesn't hurt the stability is also a huge consideration, because when it doesn't hurt stability, as we've discussed, it doesn't hurt influence. So, it does matter. It does matter. Particularly if you want to get your aesthete stars. Of course, I really want to get my money stars. I'm all about those dollar bills in this playthrough in particular. moving to here somewhere puts me in a really good spot to get some more horses. So we'll do that, while also monitoring this, because every time I build a die, we get +5 industry on all cities per die. So improving these is probably a very good idea. Om nom nom. Also, of course, as a resource deposit tile itself, it's going to provide us with even more money. We've just dropped down into 3rd place, so it's a very close race this early, at this very early point in the game. Could also maybe grab Halong Bay. It pays itself off. The earlier I get it, the better. Hey, Parthenogenetics. How you doing? Use my merchant ability. Oh, yes. Thank you for reminding me. Thank you for reminding me. Great call. Great call. Let's do that. Let's do +25% faith, +5 science, or +10 stability. I think we'll go with the +5 science here. Sort of. This is sort of a soft science game forming in the background. Still growing. 8 turns. It's very slow. I do need more jobs for those farmers, is the other thing, I guess. That's probably motivating me to build that district. Just bite the bullet and build the district. Thank you so much for following along on Twitch. I'm in my 2nd day of Twitch affiliateship. Day 2 and going strong. Going strong. I wonder, wonder if we can get to 300 followers over there. I'm just going to set that as a little goal. I think I can do that. Alrighty. Okay, back to the task at hand. Southern Territory is a great defensive city position. You're not wrong, actually. You're not wrong. There's actually a few really good positions. I mean, this is potentially really defendable and also potentially disastrous. This one here, likewise, with the Halong Bay and the cliffs, also very tasty. Potentially 2 layers of defense there. Lots of mountains. Yeah. And it looks like, I'm assuming we have an island of our own, although, actually, there's probably some sort of land bridge, isn't there? Because we met our opponent. So there must be a land bridge of sorts, I suppose. Isn't using money on buildings detrimental to getting your merchant stars? No. We can spend our money. We can spend our cash. Yeah, we're all good to spend money. But I should be using that ability, and in 1 turn I can use it. Brilliant. It uses... I mean, it essentially just allows me to improve resources that I've already got within my city. So maybe we use it on the copper in 2 turns, right? Because I can use it in my outposts, but it's not a huge... There's not a huge motivation to do it when I can already do it with influence without using my ability, right? So here, for example, I may as well just build it with influence. But in cities that I already control, it absolutely makes sense to use it. So, long story short, to cut a long ramble very short, it makes absolute sense to use it on that copper when we unlock it in 2 turns. Oh, Namirian, thank you so much for Twitch subscribing with your Prime subscription. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Load your mods and play the game as soon as you start up Humankind and the UI doesn't break. Ah. Thank you for your time. Thank you for your public service announcement. -5 stability, -2 science, or we can just pay the gold. However, maybe I do want to move towards liberty a little bit. It's only -5 stability. We could probably afford it. But we're making 80 gold per turn, so why even bother risking it? Let's just splash some gold around. Get those animal barns online. That gives us a little bit of extra food so that I can afford to take someone off food for a turn. Start earning a little bit of industry. You, my friend, want to wait here because we're going to claim this and grab the horses next. You can probably auto-explore, actually. Yeah. And oh my god, this is this is a wildlife sanctuary if I've ever seen one. Jeepers. Look at it. It's insane. We should probably start thinning the herd. Just for good measure. Sorry, herd. It feels bad. Just get on the other side of this river, I guess. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, it's just gonna stay there. That's fine. Step onto the river and tag team it. There's not even any benefit, just losing units for nothing. Well, I mean, we make 20 gold. I suppose there's a slight benefit. We make 20 gold and give our units something to do. Merchant stars unlocked. Absolutely brilliant. Been watching for a week or so. Chill vibes. Oh, cool. Oh, that's really cool to hear. Thanks so much. Yeah, no, we try and be very responsive to the chat. I heard you were overpopulated. Thank you for the TED Talk. And thanks for coming to my TED Talk. Okay. Back over to the main city, where we can, as I was rambling about before, use our merchant ability to hook up that copper. And what a great tile it is. We should also, I think, consider expanding Egypt Light a little bit now. Looks like we're going to need some more people working food, though. Yikes. Speed up the farmer's quarter by a turn. I'll allow it. You can just wait. Our expansion is pretty weird and pretty disjointed. I'm hoping it's going to pay off over time. Oh, wow. Okay. So, actually, this is a little bit more cramped than I'd realized because yellow is right here as well. Interesting. We're going to need to seal this off north and south. I think we seal it off to the north first because the south is actually almost impassable. It's not impossible, they could move through there, but it's pretty tough. So we probably want to move to north. Check out this territory, probably claim it.
It's a fair bet that you'll be
and sounds like they're the Egyptians. It is Disturbed 1776. Plus 10 industry and plus 1 fame per aesthete star. Somebody hold them back. They want to trade luxuries, and they've got nothing to trade. This is a familiar story. We've seen this story play out before. Yikes. But we're doing okay. I think we're doing okay. Maybe do save for a second city. It is very far away. Could turn this into my second city. 160. It's not too expensive. It definitely wants to be a second city. But I think for future growth, it probably makes more sense to attach something up to Egypt Light. Let's go for the cheaper holy site though. Because we're also going to want to build that soon. Buy the farmer's quarter. Attach that territory. That'll give us a whole load more food. Which is absolutely brilliant. Oh, Hoff Biscuits. Thank you so much for your Twitch Prime subscription, my friend. Niskets. Greatly appreciated. We'll type it correctly one of these days. Amazing. Amazing. Thank you so much. More pyramids, though? Yeah, more pyramids. Let's build some more pyramids. And then a holy site. Or maybe the holy site first, actually. The religion will be very beneficial for us in the long run. So, maybe, actually, no time like the present. Let's just smash down a holy site. Nowhere really even that great to build it. Meh. Smash it down up there. And I think I'll build that before the pyramids, actually. I like it quite a lot. Get our stability up as well. It's just slightly falling. Not too much, but it is just slightly. Yeah, no double access for you. Yeah, you punk. Okay, just gonna check out what's along this river. Ooh, a lot more than what I thought. Okay, this is a very important strategic access, but not as important as Ben Ownby's $20 super chat. Ben, thank you so much for supporting me and the stream. This is just a huge supporter of this chat and the stream in general, Ben, as well, by the way. Ben with a $20 super chat says, "Yay, I'm in this game! I get to be your neighbor. Won't you be my trade partner? Here's some money for your coffers." I think we will be partners in trade. Yes, thank you very much for trading me nothing. Both of my neighbors, actually. Oh no, look, here we go. Some dies to connect. Ooh, and I actually look at those a little bit questionably. Sigamore can trade us. Because don't I have dies too?
So many interesting questions arise.
Yeah, look, the 3 dies were there, and we sort of ran over here and snaked these extra 3. That is awesome. That is awesome. Yes, Ben, we shall be the greatest of trade partners. Thank you for filling my coffers. In real life, literally allowing me to do this. To be here and do this. But also, filling my in-game coffers. Thank you very much, my friend. Thank you very much indeed. Also, I would love some suggestions on what you'd like to see me add to the Twitch channel in terms of plugins and all sorts of stuff. Twitch can add a lot of really interesting stuff to its plugins, and I'm very, very interested to see what kind of fun things we can add. I know that there are hype trains and that sort of thing. I know that there are polls and the such. I know that Huck can control them too as a mod, so Huck has a little bit more power as well on Twitch, so we can potentially do some extra fun stuff there. But don't forget, YouTube is adding a lot of updates to its live platform in 2022 as well. 2022 gonna be a very interesting year. Goals to have my robot persona beat Jumbo. I really hope it doesn't. Mr. Hoff Biscuits. Ooh. Okay, an administrative outpost pops up next door. There are no resources here, but I do really want to take it. First, though, let's hoover up the last of that. I don't like this unit here. Yeah, I don't like all of these units just marauding through my land. Gonna have to make a tough decision here. I want to get all 3 of these. There goes 1. That's a big loss, actually. Okay, I think we wait here, grab this settle, so that we at least secure up to the north. And then we're going to have to try and maybe do some weird expansionist stuff down south. I don't know entirely, but I'm just going to quickly grab Bernard's star. Be the first to discover writing as well. Probably thanks to our storytellers. Not going to lie. Probably thanks to our storytellers thing. I have no idea what goes on in Twitch. It's a confusing world for me too, Ben. It's a confusing world. But it's a very interesting one. A very interesting one. It's kind of strange that anyone can just edit channel emotes. Yeah, that is a bit odd. Maybe that's a me problem. Mutiny in the chat. Absolute mutiny. Oh my goodness. Hey, also, actually, while I am thinking about it, just want to really quickly give an extra special shout out to the Twitch subscribers, to people like you, Ben, Super Chat donors, Jason at the end of last stream. I've been sick, I haven't been able to post videos. It's made me a little bit nervous and apprehensive about the channel. monetarily, but also just in terms of like growth and overall like community engagement. So I'm really grateful that you've supported me in my live streams when I've only been able to do limited capacity for what I'd normally be able to do. So yeah, really appreciate that. Thanks so much. Just as a little extra shout out while I remember. And Lucky, thank you so much for the 100 bits. The mysterious world of Twitch. I love the little doo-doo sound. It's brilliant. I might make that sound play for other stuff too. Oh my goodness. Predictions. Yeah, the predictions are good too. Okay, it is time for us to move through and choose a new culture if we'd like to. Let's just have a look and see who our options are. So, I believe we have two, just like last time. We have the Aksumites, +2 money on tiles producing money, and the Great Obelisk provides +1 money on territories under our religious influence, which we should be able to build up fairly soon. We also receive +3 faith, +3 money, +3 money per adjacent market quarter, and we receive a fairly cheap unique unit to build, actually, very cheap. No resource requirements on that. Or we have the Carthaginians, who we know are very good. Love you more, Let Lucky. I love you more. We know they're very good. Cheaper buyout cost and a harbour that would provide us with some extra industry on coastal waters. The War Elephant, harder to build, requiring both iron and copper. Because we haven't played the Aksumites much, my inkling is that they're a better fit also for the Nubians. But, as always, of course, I'm keen. 100 bits seems to be a buck. What the huck are bits? Oh my goodness, I know. I love the Aksumites. Yeah, well, we don't play with them much. I don't mind playing either, though. I really don't mind playing either. So, if you just tell me who you want me to play, I will play them. I reckon we go with the Carthaginians, though. With the Aksumites. But, let your vote be heard! Do we want to play the Aksumites, who are a land and faith-based, I do sort of see them as the successor to the Nubians. Or do we want to do the Carthaginians? Also, an interesting pick. Let me add the poll on Twitch as well. Oh my goodness. Hello from Germany. Hello, Robson. How you doing, friend? Kick-Ass Duke, thank you so much for the... I wasn't hinting at that at all, by the way. I would never expect anybody to do that. But, thank you so much, Carthaginians, for a $20 super chat. Oh my goodness. $20 US at that, Kick-Ass Duke. No sick day money. We got your back, buddy. And a beautiful red love heart. Oh, thank you so much, Kick-Ass Duke. I really appreciate it. And I won't forget it either. I will not forget it. Double votes. Yes, you can vote on both platforms if you wish. Alright, let your votes be heard. Let's maybe hang around for a little bit of extra money. But what I will do is just maybe save it here. Save before classic. Just in case we have to come back and choose somebody. But I think, seeing as we've got a little bit of time on our side, looks like we're slightly ahead of the curve. Let's hang around, at least get our expansionist stars. They're fairly easy to earn. I think we can get our builder stars and stuff like that as well. Hey, Paul became a Twitch Prime subscriber. Thank you so much, Paul. I appreciate it, my friend. Yeah. Bernard Star successfully captured. Let's run these units down this way. Could save up and turn that into a city. I reckon maybe we're just probably not gonna get any early wonders, and we might just say see ya to those. And we're gonna have to head down this way because I really do want this outpost. I'm thinking about waltzing in and taking it. We've got some trade routes that we can open up here with our wonderful Egyptian neighbor, so let's do that. Mercury and silver. Shall we trade everything? Yeah, baby. You've got nothing to trade, though. Cool. We shall trade everything too, I think. And you've got no strategics either. Well, that is just absolutely brilliant. Oh my goodness, and Let Lucky just gifted a tier 1 Twitch subscription to Leonie times 3. Oh, Let Lucky, thank you so much. You are the giver who doesn't stop giving. My number 1 giver, I believe. How good. Thanks so much for following along too. I really appreciate that. I really appreciate that. A hype train is close. Sub, gift, or use bits to start a hype train. I'm gonna look like a real noob, but I actually don't even quite know what that means. It unlocks hype pat, hype sleep, hype lull, hype cool, and hype love. Oh, that is amazing. Thank you for the 100 bits. Let's get that hype train. Can I help get the hype train too? Oh, I'm such a noob. But I love a good hype train. Oh, that is very exciting. Anyway, sorry, I'm getting distracted by the hype trains. In terms of our future unlocks, we want to make sure that we're ready for trade expeditions as soon as we move through, which means I need to either get sailing or the wheel. So let's go for fishing next, a logical decision, then probably sailing after that. I think. What is a hype train? A hype train is when multiple people subscribe, use bits, or gift subscriptions to the community. Once a hype train is underway, the community fills up the hype meter with more subs, gifts, and bits. Everyone who contributes receives one unique emote based on the highest level completed. Oh, that's cool. That's cool. Oh, I like that. Okay, that is very cool. I see. We got one yesterday, but it just glossed over me. Pyramid of Giza cuts down my productions on districts, which is insane. Yeah. The wonders are very important, and AM Hofbiscuits is right. The pyramids are very strong. Also, the Hanging Gardens of Babylon to get the wondrous effect straight away on something like Dyes is also very, very good, and shouldn't be understated. Let's take a non-aggression pack from the Egyptians. I think that's something we're absolutely happy to buy into. By far and away, happy to buy into. Oh, well, thank you for trying to get the hype train rolling, Let Lucky. I appreciate that. That is super cool. That is super cool. I just did a hype message. I redeemed 100 chat points to highlight my message, and I'm feeling pretty cool about that. I could use my merchant ability as well. I just don't really have anywhere to even use it. Let's queue up our... Oh, Poke, thanks for the 100 bits. Oh my goodness. I think you started a train. Amazing. Ah, amazing. Let's view the results of the poll. On Twitch, it was a 100% vote for the Aksumites. 11 out of 11. Dread contributed some channel points to make that happen. And then over on the YouTube poll, it was much closer, but still overwhelmingly in favor of the Aksumites. 62% of our 72 live viewers and 50 likers. Thank you so much. Man, we've got a lot of people tuning in today. We've got actually triple digits across both platforms. Or we're bouncing in and around the triple digit mark. And the level 1 hype train just kicked off on Twitch. Good job, Poke. Thank you for kicking that off. What does that mean? I think it means that you get access to some pretty funky, unique emotes. And I love a good funky, unique emote. Looks like it's the hype lull. Sub or gift to take over the top spot. Poke me have used 100 bits. Oh, that is very cool. That is so cool. The hype train is real. I'll have to get like a little stream deck thing with some buttons so that I can play dumb sound effects. I love dumb sound effects. Okay, Egypt Light can grow even more. I think we splash some cash to build pyramids. We attach up another outpost. Yikes, it's gonna starve if we're not careful. In fact, it is going to starve. So maybe we need to invest in food. Plus 2 food per farmers. That's going to give us 10 food and an additional farmer's slot. That's a very cheap pickup. I think I'll take that. Plus 2 food on river, potentially also very useful. But I would love to get down some more pyramids before it's too late. We can actually get some adjacent to those ones, which is awesome. So let me queue up those pyramids, and then the extra food from rivers as well. How good. How good. Oh, Akneil, thank you so much for the 100 bits. Level 1 hype train, 81% complete, thanks to your bits. And Let Lucky as well, another 100 bits. Go you. Look at these bits. Bits flying left, right, and center. The hype train's at 88%. Oh my god, I'm such a sucker for hype trains. I'm just gonna get suckered into these like there's no tomorrow. Let's move through here and ransack this. It's gonna take 5 turns. And they might turn it into a city before I can ransack it. It's a really risky play. But if I can pull off this ransack, we do very well out of it. So let me try and do it. Oh my goodness. Oh, poke me in. Use 35 bits. The hype train is at 90%. Stonehenge Temple of Artemis for the extra stability. It's true, actually. Even those wonders that I sleep on a little bit are quite good. Stonehenge as well, of course, don't forget, has that food, religious element to it as well. So, potentially also some extra strength in Stonehenge. That is a little overlooked, I think. The only thing is, because it is with co-religionist states, it can be a little bit, a little odd, shall we say. It can be a little odd. Oh my god. If this unit takes this, I'm going to be quite annoyed. So I'll have to monitor this. Grab that now. Get out of here, you fool. This is mine. And actually, that's a really good pickup because it gets extra horses, which is going to give extra food to all of our cities. So, very good. Very good. The hype train has 1 minute to go and it's at 90%. Oh my goodness. Can we get to level 2? With 1 minute left. I don't know if we can. But you know what? A very good effort nonetheless if we don't. We made it 90% of the way through level 1. And it wasn't even organized. Okay, so they're breaking this ransack, which is super annoying. But it isn't the end of the world. Let me move off the river. Probably just keep everyone off the river, actually. 96%! Thanks for following. Akneil, 100 bits. Oh my goodness. 30 seconds to go and we're at 96%. Sub, gift, or use bits. I could probably do it. Let's manually do this battle nonetheless. 98%. Let Lucky. Cheers with 40 bits. Oh no, and it's only got 15 seconds. Oh, the ultimate tease is real. The ultimate tease is real. Oh, 5 seconds to go. You absolutely teased me out of it. But man, what a time it was to be alive. What a great effort. Well done, everybody. Oh. Oh, you did it! Oh, go you! Oh, Huck, Let Lucky, Poke, and Akneil. The 4 of you together, you did it. You made it to level 2. I don't know if we'd ever make it beyond that, but that is awesome. Way to go. Way to go, you guys. How good. We've got 70 viewers, 75 viewers on YouTube, 25 on Twitch. We've got 100 viewers across the board. Does commenting help? I'm not sure. I thought that following might have, but apparently not. This unit is entirely stuck, so we have to just end this round. We may lose a unit in the process, because I can't swap them. I would really love it if you could swap friendly units in Humankind. I feel like kind of a no-brainer. I need this unit to die so that I can get my other one through. So I'm just going to sack that one in so that I can bring this one in and defeat that. Now, unfortunately, that has caused a real delay on ransacking that. And I know that they're going to be able to come back within 3 turns and stop me. So that makes it really difficult. Oh my goodness, thank you so much, Let Lucky. Another 100 bits. Hey guys. And another 100 bits. Try hard. We're at 21% of the way through the level 2 hype train. What even happens if you make it through level 2? I don't even know. I don't even know. More? Good lord. I know. Good lord is right. The number of empires you follow increases in your region. Gotta be up at 5 AM tomorrow, Octopus. Oh, Octopus. Thank you so much. I will probably be streaming again same time tomorrow if you'd like to join me on your Friday night. what will be my Saturday morning. Thank you so much for tuning in. You must be due for a membership, a monthly renewal super message as well. You must be. Wow. The hype train is real. You cannot cheer your own channel. Oh. Apparently you can't cheer your own channel. Come on. Let's move to this one. It's got copper. Looks pretty good to me. Remembering to like and liking now. Thank you, Jason. Big shout out to you for your super chats at the end of yesterday's stream as well. I really appreciated those. Of course, 5 months is next, is it? Oh my goodness. How good. Nearly 6 months old. Woo! Good night, Octopus. We are in second, but not first. But it's a very close race, so not the end of the world. Have you got more things to trade me? No, you don't. Should probably place this outpost. It's kind of messy. I think we just want to move that way. Yeah. Let's settle on that 511. Quickly smash that down. Squeeze this in. One turn off. No! We were one turn off the ransack! Ah, you were 1 day away from retirement. No. I guess it's just move off the river and defend. Yikes! Oh, that is such a shame. So close. Just didn't quite have the reinforcements here on time. And they've successfully defended that outpost. Okay, well, you know, we've boxed it in anyway. It's a shame that well, actually we haven't quite. They could take that one, which would be the ultimate FU. So maybe I just focus in on what I need rather than what I'd like to steal. The Egyptians would like open borders. I think we'll counter that back at you. Just because I don't want you moving through and taking my land, basically, is the thing. 38 seconds left on the hype train. And we're only 25% of the way through, so I don't think we're going to make it through level 2. But, let lucky, I appreciate the shamrock bits. Thank you very much for another 45 bits. My goodness, I got so many bits to pick up after this stream. Anybody seen where I left all my bits? Oh, man. Amazing. Hey, should we move through to the next era? We probably should. 1 bit. Thank you for the bit. Lol. Incredible. You received the hype play level 1 emote. Yo, affiliate. Yeah, how good, right, sons? Made it to affiliate. Thank you so much for participating in the hype train. 2 subs and 1,000 bits. Your emotes are being delivered. And look at that. Wow. What a whole load of cool emotes. Choo-choo hype pat is what I say to that. Absolutely brilliant. Alrighty. I think it probably is time for me to move through. Let's just check the stars. Oh, okay. 1 more expansionist and 1 more technology. Fine, fine, fine. I'll stay for the extra expansionizing tech. Could probably also get the builder ones. Boom. Horses. Boom. Salt. More money. More resources. Would be nice to get a few... Would have been nice to get a few more of my pyramids down too. Not gonna lie. But in order to do that, I really need to get my second city online. Which would have us waiting... Probably, to be honest, a little bit too long. I would say. A little bit too long. So we might just forego those extra pyramids. Unless it makes sense for me to hang around for the extra stars. I'm not against hanging around. Captain Space Jones, who the Norsemen are insane moneymakers and perfectly balanced. Perfectly balanced game. I have a little hype train badge. Oh, yes! Oh, I love it. Love it. Oh, so good. So good. The Hittites are at war with the Egyptians. Yes, that is quite frustrating, Andre. You're right. That is pretty frustrating. Yep. Wonder how much trade that is actually disrupting, though. Should probably start to build some harbors, too, on these outposts while they're just outposts. However, saving for the second city is probably more important. Okay. Note to self, save for second city. It's probably even more important than grabbing this territory. But I'm going to keep this unit here in case Orange get any ideas. Although, look. Wow. Already been crushed. Jeepers. That was a quick vassalization over there. Yikes. Interestingly, neither of them are doing particularly well out of it, though. Our main opponent is someone we've not even met yet. Yikes. Who is yellow? Is that Ben or Sigamore? Yellow is Disturbed 1776. Yeah. Wow. The liege of one empire. Orange. Jeepers. Time for a second city. Abso-freaking-lutely. Let's make it Dieville. Boom. Fantastic. Start to get these pyramids down. And there's no time like the present. I'm going to buy those ones outright. Buy the pottery workshop as well. Sure, why not? Animal barns. Super good for us. Also the forge. Super good. I'm going to buy animal barns outright. We don't actually need anyone on science at this point, so I might put some more people on industry. On money. No, we've also got our gold money star. We just need influence and one more district to be built, and then I would feel happy moving through. And actually, to be honest, even with just the extra district built, I would feel happy. However, I would like to start queuing up a couple of extra pyramids first, so we'll just hang around for those. There's our tech tree basically completed at this point. It's going to cost me 30 influence to attach, so I can build the harbour first. Boom.
Gives access to endless
Fantastic. Attach Bernard Star.
voyages and discoveries.
Build those pyramids. Nice. And that will probably do us for this era, I think. Gonna lose a little bit of stability there, but not too much. We'll be able to make up for that. Okay, right. Oh yes, the hype rock. Love it. Neil, 3rd place on the gift leader tier list as well. How cool. Okay, hey Michelle, how you doing? Saw a mod that could get more than one population per turn, making the all food civ run possible. Ah, interesting. Yeah, I guess the only other way to make it possible is to play on a truly endless speed, I suppose. Got the leadership civic. It's an important one, so we'll think about how we want to play it. Also, I can't afford to play it right now. Yikes. Aesthete Star, locked and loaded. Do we want to stay for gold? Probably not. Could try and go for a next agrarian star, though, as well, I guess. However, I mean, you get to a point where you're just waiting forever and ever. So maybe we just bite the bullet. 617 looks like a super juicy one. Yes. Very good. Napta. Let's grab that extra science. I'm a little worried about what that means for our societal pressure. Not good things. Although it makes sense because that was a huge Ford settle. So fair enough. Just check these one more time. 500 influence, 2 population, or some militarism. 500 influence is going to take too long. 2 population. Also probably too long. Yeah. Yeah. It's gonna take too long.
Five market quarters isn't a sign of greed. It's a sign of wise investing.
Guess I'll move down here and finally take Ha Long Bay as well. Yikes. Sorry for ignoring that for so long. Alright, let's move through. Before we lose before we lose them. You voted for the Uxamites. One that we haven't played a lot. Pretty keen to try them out. Totes absorbs. Big mood. Okay, let's do it. +2 faith on tiles produce... +2 money on tiles producing money. And some faith for territories under our religious influence. So it is actually the religious influence that is the most important factor. Let's do it.
As urban centers, and now the Axumites.
And now the Axumites. Making absolute buck off all of their lands. Let's build the Great Obelisk. Actually, let's first check out the religious overview. Okay, we need more faith. We need more faith, which our district will provide. +3 faith if we smash one up there. It counts as a market quarter though, so maybe... Yeah, no, actually that's probably fine, because we end up with a market quarter in there, I would say. So that's probably fine. But let's queue up another one first. And actually, one right there looks super good. And where does our last one want to go? Yeah, probably there, actually. That would be fine. Or there. Let's go there. And get to work on completing those. I think we take people off money and put them onto industry, because industry will earn us money. As will population. So we'll move people onto more of an expert focus in Egypt Light. And then over here in this new city, we'll do the same thing. Let's get down these districts. They're going to be very good. I mean, this one, very, very good, actually. Boom. Boom. Not a lot of jobs there. Okay. Important to note. Loving the stream, Jumbo. My inner leprechaun is bouncing at the idea of hoarding gold. Thanks, Lit Lucky. I will probably hoard a little bit too much gold, I would say. We'll probably hoard a little bit too much gold over the course of the stream. I definitely need to be reminded to spend it. Hey, Naderade! Use 2 pop to build a district and then get pop back in 2 turns. Seems like a good idea. We need more people. We only have 75. Tell your friends. Tell your friends! The +1 money on market quarters is a super good upgrade as well that I sleep on from time to time. I might nestle that somewhere in the midst there. Could go +1 city cap or plus stability. I think we'll go for the +1 city cap. That'll help our influence generation out a bit, and we can probably afford to do that. Need to be upping the faith output here too, which we are doing with our unique district, I suppose. So it's probably okay. Thank you, Huck. Let's go trade expeditions. Boom. Wonderful stuff. And knowledge authorities. Another very good one. +1 science per number of trade routes, or +1 science per number of scientists in our cities. Probably the trade routes is going to be the way to go for this playthrough. Almost certainly. But we'll just hold off on that, let that play through. Finish off these great obelisks. 290 gold for one. Let's build that one instead. Boom. Boom. Way too many jobs for people not doing food or industry here, though. Might need to consider getting a maker's quarter there as well. And no time like the president. The president. Hey, look, no time like the president. So let's just smash down a very industrial. Ooh, quickly sneak past you. How dare you? Okay, we're just gonna panic place down the outpost. Just in case these guys get any funky ideas, try and steal it off us. We'll panic spam that down, we can move it later, and we'll move our way over here to panic spam that one down too. As Trade Expeditions comes online as well, being over here is quite useful, because I'm gonna need to jump the ditch. In fact, let's get a unit who's quite good at doing that. Maybe even our archer, actually. Or a scout. It's got better movement. Let's go for the scout. Just quickly buy one. I didn't realize Trade Expeditions was coming online just that quickly. But it doesn't really matter because we're just about ready to go. And actually, swapping over to that Civic isn't terrible for me, so I'll take it. Didn't realize it was Joe o'clock. Faith is way, 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 way worse than money. You're not wrong, Naderade. You're not wrong. But I think that my religion could be an interesting part of the puzzle, so I'd like to try and pick it up if I can, anyway. Try and, like, still pick it up if I can. Okay, they're moving that way, which is good, because we'd like to move this way. What is the deal? They've got sweet nothing. What about you, the mighty overlord? You don't really have a lot either. I reckon they're fairly pinned in back there. Let's get standing army, because iron is a resource that's going to give me a lot of money, and also our unit is a great upgrade, a great free upgrade. It's kind of like a cheap Roman legion, essentially. A much cheaper Roman legion is really all that it's putting down. Era Star unlocked, Builder Stars all day, baby. Oh, and a wonder. Wow. Pyramids of Giza is still available. Let's take it. I didn't think that would be a thing. I thought we would have lost that for sure. That is pretty cool. Not gonna lie. That is pretty cool. That's probably the worst harbour the world's ever seen. So I'll ignore that. And I guess finish off this stuff before we do the pyramids. But we should do the pyramids really first, actually, because they make all future districts cheaper. So, in that case, let me do a complete 180 on what I was just saying. Let me smash down the pyramids on this river delta, which is super fruitful. And get all hands on deck. DECK. Get everyone on industry in both cities. Which they are. Oh, really losing stability in Nupta. No easy way to fix that without my next holy site coming online either. Might just focus on districts here for a bit. Should be okay. And here we go. This is a really exciting part of the game, right? Hey, Puking Pumpkin, good to see you. Good to see you. I believe you are in this game as well, actually. Don't quote me, but I'm pretty sure you are. First time chatting over on Twitch as well. Thank you so much. You're a huge supporter on YouTube. I remember. A huge supporter on YouTube. Absolute mad lad megapixel kind of support. Yeah, okay, anyway, as I was saying, this is a very exciting part of the game because it's the time where we actually get to go out and see if we can find a new world. And that island has already been taken. Well, talk about soul crushing. Yikes. I mean, it's not the end of the world because we're still getting to this one. And hilariously, this territory as well. Ridiculous. Okay, well, that's fine. I'm not going to let that hold us back. We'll just go to this island instead. You're almost certainly going to want to claim somewhere around here. Right, let's have a look. Okay. I haven't immediately ran into a barbarian tribe, so that's a great start. Double dip in here too. Hello, Silver. Oh, you are so welcome to Backseat Game, Netherade. You are so welcome. You're also right. Okay, here we have an incense, which is good because I'm pretty sure. Yeah, okay, we had 2 in the capital, so we can probably get patronage over those. Sure. Where do I want to place this down? These look fairly average. Honestly, a 16's not bad. It puts me right next to that incense for a fairly good district. Let's do that. Let's research. Citizens in case we get warred on? No. Let's do philosophy. And continue to explore the great unknown. AKA, looks like Blueville. Yeah, absolute Blueville. We were lucky to get this one island by the looks. Yikes. However, I see some more down there. Looks like we might actually just cut our losses here. Say, this has been very enjoyable. Take that island happily. And move along. A merry way. There's the pyramids, which you're right, we couldn't feasibly pass it up, considering we played as Egypt Light. I'll take this one while I wait. It's a 1411. It's next to Egypt Light. We'll do it. Egypt Light shouldn't be struggling with stability, yet it actually is. Gonna splash a whole load of cash to get that district built. And then I might focus on a little bit of stability. I'd quite like to get some units as well. I might get 1 archer and 1 sworded unit. Also, some unit spawns. Probably a good idea. Let's get one right out on the boundary of Egypt so that we can spawn units relatively close to the middle of our empire. Okay, I'm pretty happy with that. Looks good to me. And the race for the next new world. Go, 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 go. Oh boy. The next discovery out of here isn't massive. Commons Quarters could be a good idea to move to quite quickly, but I think we'll go with hydrology and fortifications. Very good improvements offered out of those. Very good improvements. Hunt Showdown and Among Us. Ah, wicked. Our movement in the ocean sucks so bad. Dang it. And I have my merchant ability to use again. 90 influence. But it only cost me 43 to build it this way, so obviously I build it this way. Are you ransacking that? You better freaking not be. Although I guess I'm not really using it at the moment. You know what? You can have it. It's yours! Have it! Queues up units. By the public fountain, that'll lift our stability back up. Brilliant. Once that garrison's built, I have to remember to set it as the spawn, and then we should be okay. We'll boost up this tribe only to smite them down where they now stand. They're going to build us our 3rd city. We actually are in need of a 4th city as well. Could even be this island. We'll think about it. And continue to move that unit crappily across the ocean, one tile at a time. Independent peoples, cheaper army hiring. I think we go for knowledge authorities, and I think the +1 science on trade routes is the way to go. Because we are doing a bit of trade. Just double check that we're trading everything that we can. We're not. Look at that. A very powerful iron to trade. And we really want to be finding other people. Like, I didn't actually even discover who Blue was. Just sort of saw them and then left. Yeah, if anybody missed it earlier, Huck was telling us that Huck was watching the Amplitude stream earlier today, and they mentioned there's going to be a Amplitude event in January, according to the devs, and we should maybe keep our eyes out then for a DLC announcement. And that would feel about right as well, if you think about other 4X games. Humankind would have been out at that point for what? September, October, November, December, for about 5 months. If they're announcing a package in 2 months' time after that, that's around the 8-month mark. That would be about right, I think, for maybe a smaller DLC pack or some cultures or something. Again, I'm just guessing, but that feels about right. Let's introduce some ferrets, not some cats. Because ferrets obviously need some loving. In a very cat-eat-ferret world. What am I talking about? Talking out my rear end. Okay, that is a tiny island. Is there a whole load more land waiting on the other side of it? Very well, maybe. Let's have a look. Oh, well, there's a discovery. I just don't want to settle on an island to then discover that I could have, you know, settled somewhere else in a much more efficient fashion. Ooh. Just buy that public fountain and that district. Get some people on food. Yes. Maybe also stability for my Gareth sons in the chat. Craftsmanship is probably the next best technology in my opinion. The charcoal kiln is a reasonable upgrade. Although I never really actually get to do it. Oh, yes, go on, Puking Pumpkin. I am ready. I am ready. Good luck walking the dog. My birthday's in January, so maybe it'll be the it's Humankind Day. What a day for a birthday that would be. I hope so. I hope so, Kick-Ass Duke. They've left this as an outpost still. They're really just asking for me to take that from them. Ridiculous. Okay, maybe this is the place to settle here after all. 4 industry is pretty embarrassing though. But we get it down, the sooner the better, and then we can relocate it later, I guess. It'll start building itself, and by the time we're ready to build on it, it might be done. Cool. Move my way around Halong Bay. Oh, and I need to set that unit spawn. Thankfully, doesn't actually matter in the end. Build up an army and probably just walk our way over here and take this. I mean, we are already at 50%, so we could take them peacefully, but I don't know. I just figure it might be a good way to get some military stars. Whew, speaking of, do we want cheaper units for the rest of the game or +1 combat strength? I think we want +1 combat strength.
It does seem logical that people shouldn't have to do a job.
Probably. And then I'll just get all of that infrastructure in Egypt Light as Egypt Light thinks about expanding out into the great unknown. Civ 6 just finished up support after 6 years. Yeah, yeah. I love Rhys Darby and he's a Kiwi. But is he really popular in New Zealand? No. I mean, yes, like everyone knows who he is, but Rhys Darby is not a particularly idealized public figure. Rhys Darby doesn't really appear a lot on New Zealand television or in New Zealand media either. Rhys Darby, in my opinion anyway, is very much a New Zealander who got famous outside of New Zealand and just sort of stayed and continued to live that life. He lives an American famous life. So yeah, to answer your question, Puking Pumpkin, not particularly, no. I mean, everyone knows his name. Everybody would recognize him, absolutely. But just not really a big part of daily life. Doesn't appear on any television shows. Doesn't really do any comedy shows here. So yeah, not a particularly prominent figure, but absolutely well known. Imagine if they were just like, alright, Humankind 2, and it's coming out tomorrow. It's Humankind Day. We thought we'd release Humankind 2 tomorrow. Yikes. Sort of another theme for a live stream, Dread. Choose an ideology like tradition and choose all the events. Yeah, that would be really cool. I wonder how we lace culture choices through that as well. There must be a way. There must be a way. Who is a famous Kiwi actor nationally? I mean, nationally we don't really have any. In terms of other ones that you might know of who are Kiwis or have that massive Kiwi influence, like I'd have to think a little bit. Who would be more famous? Who would be a more famous Kiwi? Like we have a show called Shortland Street, which is a New Zealand soap opera. You'll absolutely laugh your guts out, probably, if you saw it. And it plays in New Zealand and maybe also in like Australia or something. I mean, I don't know. The ones who come to mind for me, Peter Jackson, right? Peter Jackson, Lord of the Rings director. Obviously you've got like Lord as well. Lord is another pretty famous Kiwi. Not an actor, but a singer, songwriter, granted. Fairly famous. Right? Sir Edmund Hillary climbed Mount Everest. I mean, that was a long time ago though, so maybe that doesn't really carry as much street cred as it used to. But anyway, Shortland Street, the most hilarious thing. And I could say some actors from that, but are they famous worldwide? No. No, they're not. Not at all. So I won't. Oh, I love these island territories! Yes! And it looks like there's more land down to the south. Actually, a lot more. Wow. There could be a whole nother freaking continent down here. Let's have a look. I'm immediately losing my +1 combat strength, which is fine. This army's ready to go. Let's forward march them in towards that city. Hopefully I've got enough units here to take it down. Didn't actually check, but I'm assuming it's going to be fine. And then I'll just get, I think, the infrastructure here. Build the garrisons, granaries, all sorts of good stuff. Yeah, Akniel, definitely there's a small population thing to it. Majority of my subscribers are US based as well. Yeah, around half are based actually over half are based in America and Canada. around, I think it's about 60% of my subscribers are based in America and Canada, and then around 30% are based in Europe, and then the remaining 10% are spread throughout the rest of the world. Asia, Australasia, and Africa, the Middle East. In that order. At least that's according to the YouTube demographics. Believe it or not, sometimes people aren't always totally honest and as transparent as they maybe are in real life when they're making those accounts. Sometimes people don't always put the exact truth. Hey, look at this. It's pearls aplenty. Fantastic. Although what a dreadful outpost that is. Again, we're just gonna have to place it down and come back to it in a million years when it's done. Oh no, the sea discovery. Oh, could have got an extra boat. We'll grab it next turn. Or maybe just some money. It may not even be a boat, right? See if you can find a boat. Take a minute to do a quick stock take. We have got just shy of 30 people watching live on Twitch, 69 people watching live on YouTube, and 61 likes. Thank you so much to everybody who's supporting me across platforms. Are the tiny islands useful, Naderade? Not especially, no. I mean, you can build a few extra emblematic districts, which can be really useful if the districts scale off number of territories, or number of populations. You can also conduct tests on them quite easily. Right? Like you can conduct the nuclear test here because you're unlikely to have anything built around it. So they're useful for that means. And then, of course, I mean, you can attach them up to other territories. So they provide a few districts, a harbour, some populations. I think there's really no reason not to get them. Then, of course, consider things like extra resources that I'm getting from them. There's really no downside to at least claiming them, right? At the very least. And of course, as L. O'Neill highlights, we can do the Hamlet trick that Ben initially pointed out to me. Yeah, the Hamlet trick can make them more serviceable. Not only can I build districts here, but I can, build a hamlet here, build a district next to it, smash down the hamlet, build a district in its place, and repeat. Hamlet, district, district. So you can fill out those tiles if you don't want to use them to conduct tests. But the tests are pretty good. It's important to note. Also important to note that we can move through to the next era. Hontonne. We have the Byzantines and the Ghanaians. It's another one where we have a double choice. Whew. Okay. As always, we will do polls. We will do them across both YouTube and Twitch, so you can have your voice be heard. I don't know what I'll do if the two platforms disagree. They tend not to, of course, because you tend to be voting the same across both. There's no reason why they would differ, really. But these are our two options. We will go for the hardcore merchant run again and choose another merchant culture. This time moving through into the medieval era. So, we have the Byzantines, who don't often see a lot of loving. They have some horse synergy, as you can probably tell. But also plus 5% money per alliance, which we can get some scaling off that. It's a scaling bonus as well, so it works for sort of the long haul. Otherwise, though, their unique district provides plus 5 money per horses. We have a few horses attached. Actually, we have around 3 or 4, so we can make use of that. Otherwise, though, plus 3 money, plus 25 money per adjacent horses. So if we have any spots for adjacent horses, it's an insane district. And of course, it scales with the plus 5% per alliance as well. It's important to remember. Their unique unit doesn't matter so much. It requires 1 iron. It's pretty cheap. It can't retreat. Not too bad. Other option, the Ghanaians, plus 5 money per number of access to luxury resources. So that's traded, but also the ones that we own. So we're doubling down on that Nubian effect, essentially. Doubling down on our tiles that provide money, provide even more money. It also is important to note that all of our uniques so far have been market quarters, so they benefit from that as well. Otherwise, though, plus 1 money per number of trade routes, plus 5 money as well. Arguably, maybe a slightly worse district, but not by a lot. and probably a much better trait coming out of the Ghanaians. Either way, they're cultures that we don't play a lot of all the time, so I'm not mad at either of them. I'm going to start the poll and then quickly go on a quick drinks break. I think I'm due another cup of coffee if we want to get through the second half of this stream. So, polls are up on both platforms. Let your voice be heard. I'm going to flick us to a quick ad break and on the BRB screen, and I'll see you in a moment. Don't go away! Oh, thanks for lurking. Potato has 401 viewers on Twitch and it's been going for 4.5 hours. I wonder if we could get them to Jumbo. Oh my goodness, Huck. I don't think Potato would even know that I existed. Imagine that. That would just be insane. I did notice Potato was streaming though. I was like, oh, first time in a while. Anyway, I am back. Let me remove us from the BRB screen. And get back to doing the Humankind. Hey, thank you so much also to Van Swan for becoming a Twitch Prime subscriber. That is awesome. Alright, let's jump straight back into where we left off. And yeah, we're still looking good. We've got around 100 people watching, which is pretty cool. Should we set up a special fund for a coffee machine for me? I know, I'm so basic. I'm so basic. I'm so basic. Instant coffee is all that I need. Wow, Potato's still streaming, is he, Huck? That is awesome. Yeah, how good. Oakley dokily. Rightio, back to the game at hand. I should probably end the poll. Looks like you voted for the Ghanaians, 57% on the YouTube poll, and I'm assuming... And the Twitch one looks to be going in the opposite direction. The Byzantines. Damn you! How dare you! Delta Oscar Mike contributed 600 channel points. Uh-oh, Jumbo. What's wrong, Huck? Yeah, not sure what we do now that we're split between those. That is awkward. Does that mean that I have to make the executive decision? I really don't want to. What am I gonna do? I don't know. Do I have to make it right now? Do we have to move right now is what I'm wondering. No, we should probably go for gold. We'll go for a few golds. So I've got a little bit of time on my side. Oh, dear. That is awkward. Just as I was saying, that'll never happen because you're the same. That'll teach me. Splitting the fan base. Yeah, totally. Flip a coin. Honestly, probably not a bad idea. I kind of want those units to get out of my way, so I might just wait. And remind me later, we'll revisit that in 10 turns, I think. First time chatter says Byzantine, Silver Quake. Thanks for speaking up. Fame check. Absolutely, Huck. We are third, and it's close. We're nearly there. Oh, Ben with a $20 super chat. See you, Double Dipper. Ben, bribe for the Byzantines. Lamau. Oh my goodness. Oh, how many on Twitch? Around 30 viewers on Twitch. How many votes? We received 13 votes in total, so it was less votes, to be fair. But Ben, my goodness, thank you so much for the $20 super chat. I reckon that probably tilts it into my favor, into the Byzantine favor. Thank you very much. That is the deciding factor that I probably needed to help me, to just sort of push me over the line and help me decide. I definitely need those deciding factors. But we will wait for the turns to play out, as I say, just in case. You never know. Oh my goodness, no. No. Naderade with a $20 Canadian super chat says countering for Ghana. Firstly, Naderade, thank you so much. Your name is fantastic and your generosity even more so. Secondly, how dare you? How absolutely dare you? What the heck? No! Oh, thank you so much for your generosity, but how dare you put me back into this position? That was my deciding factor. Okay, well, gonna have to go back to the drawing board on that one. The Greeks, who is actually Puking Pumpkin, there you go. Good luck with your Spanish homework. Playing as the Greeks, won't hold that against you. Let's accept trade and absolutely jump straight in to all of these deals. The coffee seems super fitting for me, so I'll take the coffee. Bit of salt seems fitting as well, because I'm gonna be salty in a minute. And you know what? As soon as we've got the cash, let's just let the good times roll. Do you want to trade everything as well? Yeah, baby. More horses, fantastic. There's some horses for our Byzantine play.
Days like this, I'm glad to be alive.
That is huge. That is really massive. Tinker, thank you so much for the $2 Byzantium. Byzantium super chat. Very much appreciated. And Ben Ownby with a $1 super sticker as well. Look at those eyes light up. Thank you, Ben. Huck. Technically, with the current exchange rates, I'm getting more from Canadian dollars. Oh my goodness. Naderade. The Ghana counter. Wow. Maybe you're right. That's actually a good point, Huck. Not to distract, of course, from the generosity that a $20 super chatter provides. But that is a good point. Oh my god, I'm so torn. I'm torn between my... my community is dividing me. Great division. Great division. Oh my goodness, Lit Lucky, thank you so much. As if you weren't already generous enough on Twitch. Here you go with a €10 super chat on YouTube as well. Ghana or nothing. Okay, well that definitely swings the balance into Ghana's favour. Not only was it the $20 Canadian super chat, but also now another big bid for Ghana. Perfectly balanced, just as things should be. International commerce politics at play here. Yeah, let this be a real life lesson to you all. Let's go, Nate! Poke me with a $1.49 unicorn super sticker. Oh my goodness, I can't believe it. The super chat love is just outstanding. Thank you so much. Putting the Twitch viewers in their place. Go YouTube. Alright. I think... I've got it, Huck. Fair enough. Fair enough, Huck. All good. Thank you so much. I appreciate everything you do, and I've seen your messages on Twitter as well. Okay. We're going with Ghana, I think. I think Ghana received the most support on balance overall. It was indeed the winner of the YouTube poll. Right? Yeah, so it was the winner of the YouTube poll. And then the number of Twitch votes made it almost even. But it looks to me like the Super Chatters have spoken. Absolutely. And it's going to be Ghana. We're going to be playing as the Ghanaians. Okay. It's a really interesting decision point, actually. And it's one that I could see us playing out multiple times. And getting the best outcome. Like, it's actually a very interesting branching path. Jump onto that river. Smash down... I was going to say this one for the horses, although I guess I don't really need to focus on horses as much, because we've decided that we're not going to play the Byzantines. We're going to go with the always good Ghanaians for the extra money and the extra trade. I think that's probably the right move. So thank you very much to all of the generous supporters, and you didn't have to do that, but I really do appreciate it. And I think on balance, we've made it. We've struck a good balance. So we're going to go with the Ghanaians. Just going to wait for that little bit of extra money, those extra technologies, and those extra builders districts as well. So let me just, while we wait, place down a 1610 outpost there. There is a discovery there. It has now disappeared. That's a shame. Jump onto this river, because I'm going to want these two. Jump onto this river as well. And let's pay for the good consequences. Lord knows we have enough money to be able to do that.
Of all the epithets other empires may use for you, wishy-washy won't be one of them.
Might be time to place some woof market quarters down as well. Start to make a little bit more money. Also, actually, Egypt Light's on 100% stability, so it makes sense to also expand it out. Probably should have taken this fight a long time ago as well, so let me do this. Get off the river. And oh, it's a tough attack, but we'll stab in nonetheless. Might just defend you though. And this unit is just going to take its sweet time to process that action. That's all good. Pop back down south and cool. That's Blue Boy down here. Hopefully they don't get in our way. Guy named Coffee from Ghana. So we're making him proud. Oh, good stuff. Would have won on Twitch too if you weren't distracted. Fair. I'll allow the double dips. Okay. I think actually this unit has unfortunately just glitched out altogether. So what I'll have to do is just quickly go for a wee reload. A cheeky reload. Money is all that matters today. Getting paid to pick which culture is super meta. Yeah, it's the game within the game, right? Oh man, look at us go. We are at triple digit viewers across both platforms. And 69 likes on YouTube. Wonder if we could make it to triple digits over there. And continue our good viewership on Twitch too. That is super impressive. It's super impressive. Jumbo safe scumming. The worst. He's the worst. Alright, let's re-trigger this battle. Because obviously I intend to still carry out this fight. Just make sure that that unit can actually get that attack off. And it can. Great, great, great. We'll shoot up there with a couple of archers. And hold. Oh, that's a rough flank. That's actually a really rough flank. We might need to produce a second army to clean this up. I'm just wondering if I want to save this archer or not. I think I don't. Sorry, Archer. I just think I don't. If I can kill that unit this turn, yeah, that's great. Then we can step onto this tile. Probably... actually, you know what? Screw it. Step up onto that high ground. Because you can get a shot off while doing it. So, actually, that's totally fine. Could almost destroy that unit, but I think we'll stab down at that one, because that's a wonderful attack. The chariots are going to hunt down my archer with pace. We should expect that, unfortunately. Nothing quite as beautiful as cash. Got that right, Noah. Dominating Humankind viewership on Twitch. Go us. The GOAT HK streamer. Do you get more money from views on YouTube or Switch? Yeah, Daniel, it's really, like, the money that I get from just a view is basically nothing. So, in terms of where should you place your view, it doesn't really matter. I appreciate you asking, but yeah, it is really just the bits, the subscriptions, the donations. They're the only way that these live streams generate money. Spoiler alert. For those who maybe aren't quite familiar. Unless you're streaming to literally thousands and thousands of people, the money that's generated from the streams themselves is almost non-existent. I mean, it's just ad revenue, and if you have ad block, then obviously it's nothing. And, you know, when you think about the number of viewers, it's not a lot. I would like to go to become a Twitch partner next year. It's one of my goals for next year is to be a Twitch partner, which is the next step up from affiliate. It gives me a lot more options on what I can do on the platform. So one of the goals for that is to have 75 concurrent viewers. One of the things that you have to do. So there's maybe a small incentive for me to have more people watching over there. However, I consider YouTube to be my primary home. So I also really love the support here. Long story short, Daniel, you can view wherever you would prefer to view best. And I'd just like to have you here. I just like you being here. Okay. Back to these attacks. We lost the archer. That was to be expected. We want to try and take the flag, obviously. So... oh, I think we'll just defend with that warrior, though. Yikes. One thing that's for certain is I'm going to need to build a backup army. Thankfully, it's something I can do very quickly. So, let me get probably just the same units again, I suppose. I can actually just buy them. Oh, you want an army? Here's one I prepared immediately. Jump on and grab that bad boy. That Brit accent is awesome. Hashtag Jumbo for partner. Thank you, Lit Lucky. If you've got anything to do with it, it might just happen. The British accent is awesome. Akneil, I don't even remember doing the British accent. Doesn't partner involve having to stream exclusively on Twitch? Yeah, there are some exclusivity things to bear in mind. I'd have to look into the details specifically, Huck. I'm not sure. Maybe, like, something to do with, number of days before you can post on another platform. There are a few things to look into, but by and large, should be totally fine. You know, we'll work around it. Okay. Horse. Your job, really, is just to claim this territory for me. That's kind of all you have to do. So just hang around there and do that. Likewise, this unit as well. We're really just waiting on our influence. It's costing us 449 influence to do this. Because we lost our dang civic, didn't we? Yeah. Also, really failing to take advantage of the city cap, aren't I? Which is actually what this will achieve for me. So, let's do it. Took the flag, which is great. They're going to move to defend it. We're then going to move and do the old double strike. hopefully take that unit out. Oh, they just keep coming. Yikes. Stab, stab, take another one out. Ah, brave boys, you fought very well. We cleared out most of their units, but not all. However, thankfully, here's an army I prepared earlier, and next turn we'll be able to take that city down. Cheaper army cost? Sure, I mean, whatever. And looks like we're, very late to the religious game. Let's take +5 science on strategic resources, though. It was actually sort of one of the ones that I had wanted, as luck would have it, because my strategic resources are already providing me huge yields in terms of gold and that kind of thing. So I thought, why not? Let's double down. Speaking of doubling down, we want to get our holy site built, and we may as well just keep building stuff in Egypt light. So let's do that. Bada bing, bada boom. More armies. Welp. Welp is right, Silver. Welp is right. And yeah, this unit wants to claim this, so I think we just sort of keep them posted around there. This is, I'm thinking, probably the new world. Looks to be the new world. Yeah. Alright, just gonna have to quickly take a break. I'm sorry, there is somebody at my door, banging like there's no tomorrow. You'd think that the world was on fire. So I'm gonna go and answer that. I'll be back in just a moment. Not microwaving a coffee, so I'll put you onto my non-coffee BRB screen. Won't be a minute. Oh, yes, of course we can get some custom names. Let lucky. Hello, I'm back. Thank you very much for bearing with me. I appreciate your patience. Let's jump back into the live screen. The delivery guy. Yeah, no. Who would have thought some sheets would be so urgent that you would have to literally destroy my door with your fist? Right? Just absolutely wailing on my poor door. Hey, bang, bang, smash, smash. Like, what? What do you want? I got these sheets. Firstly, how do you know they're sheets? Because it wasn't obvious. Secondly, thank you, I said. I signed my name, I took my sheets. And he went off on his merry way. And I went tut tut tut. And then I came back here. And here we go. There's a story nobody asked for. Anyway, yeah, there is a Discord multiplayer game planned. Huck, I believe, has just gone to Collector's Daughter. But yes, it's planned for the 4th of this month. Which, at, I believe, 10 PM? I have to double check that. Some sort of American time. Yes, so yes, it's absolutely a thing. Huck will be able to fill you in on the details. And of course, it's on the Discord as well. Okay, well, we're starting to be able to use these outposts, which is fantastic. Let's go non-aggressive with the Greeks. and just hoover up the last of their trade routes as well. Nom, nom. I note that there are still 2 people who we haven't even met, which feels a little ridiculous. Religious tolerance, that doesn't sound like me. I guess you can just keep looking around here. Bountiful on Egypt Light. Oh, yes, and sorry, I was naming some cities. What did you request, Let Lucky? Let me see. You absolutely deserve it. Look at you go. You've gifted 5 subscriptions, and I only became an affiliate yesterday. Olmekia. Love it. The Olmecs. What a meme. One day we'll play a good game with them. When they get good.
Becomes one of the giants, astride the globe. And what will you
Alright, let's finally take our 3rd city that we strategically created many, many years ago. And then just kind of forgot about, apparently. Block that spawn. This will make it a very easy take. Plink, plink, plink. Boom. Yay! Finally! Oh, we did it. We got a city. Now, do I want to just burn it to the ground and replace it? It's probably too expensive for me to just replace it. So, we will instead quickly build our unique... Boom. Boom. All the money in the world. Maybe finish up the holy site as well. And then just queue up our most important infrastructure. Animals, copper, food, and you've got a lot of rivers. So let's also do the food on rivers. Nice. Might actually also pay to convert a couple of these units, who are a little damaged anyway, into population here into our new city, right? Bolster that up a little bit. In fact, let's just send as many in as we can afford to do. We do have 3 farmers' jobs. You know what? Let's just send in the whole shebang. They had 1 job. They achieved their job. Well done. Well done, team. Fantastic. Might get the... Oh, God. That is just such a bad harbour. Is that even worth the cost? Questionable. But I want to attach that up nonetheless. Because that'll let me get another unique down. Boom, boom, boom! And also probably some more food. Yes. Cool. Alrighty, that is a great take. Finally a 3rd city online. Probably look to get a 4th one over here on the new world when we can. So I might start building up some infrastructure over here, getting ready to make that move. Lots of forests. Lumberyard is an option too. Good point. Good point. Yep. Often overlooked. And actually, I mean, to be fair, also like charcoal kiln. All of these infrastructures should probably be built in all of my cities. Might hold off on walls, though. We maybe don't need walls there just yet. Starting to run out of technologies, which means it's probably time for me to choose the Ghanaians. Or at least very nearly time. Not mad at picking up some discoveries along the way, though. That's good. Jump over there and grab that one. More money. There's another one back there. Amazing. This outpost can be relocated. It's probably not actually worth doing it, though. So let's just improve the pearls, build a glorious harbor. I'll probably build it there, and we might leave this area open for nuclear testing. I'll keep that in mind. In fact, oh, I can't rename it as an outpost. I was going to rename it Nukeville or something stupid like that so that I don't forget. Bye, Naderade! Thank you so much. See you next time. Maybe tomorrow. I'll be streaming again tomorrow if you're free. We probably don't need walls here. Absolutely famous last words. Oh, Ben, going to check out some Christmas lights. A man after my own heart. Enjoy, Ben. Enjoy. Thank you so much for your support. And again, this poor unit has just been standing here wasting so much of its life. For what? Coffee? God. It's not even going to be the next outpost that I build. Let's just send it off on auto explore. I'm obviously going to build that other one with the 4 salt first. Egypt Light could get a little bit of extra stability. Or money for science. Sure. It's not the best. But it'll do.
You intrigue me.
And the Greeks would like an alliance! Yes!
Even if
Let's
it's
be
not
the
built,
best of friends.
Any human-built wonder is an
Ooh.
impressive feat of design and construction.
There's an island that the Greeks haven't stolen! How do I get to it?
With the first ship,
Build another... with the first ship! We'll build another Scout Rider. And there's a Scientist star and an Aesthete star. And it looks like we are very close to Builder and Militarist. That's a shame. I'm absolutely going to make my way to this island, though. So, go, Gadget. Go, you beautiful you. And I'm going to maneuver my way back down into this valley, because I'm going to take this territory next, because take a look. It's actually got 4 sage miraculously weaved through it, like some sort of absolute magic trick. Ghana has been decided. Yes. Yes, it was it was a real up and down call, but yes. Ghana has been decided. Yeah, we did it. Oh man, look at us go over on Twitch. Thank you so much to everybody who's followed and subscribed, even just watching over there. It's really impressive. We've got huge numbers. And on YouTube as well, we're up to 80 likes. You're awesome. Tentatively. Yeah, we've tentatively chosen Ghana. They did win. They did win. They won the Super Chat vote. They won the YouTube vote. They didn't win the Twitch vote, though. That was the only thing. Plus 21, plus 13. Yes, that is insanely good. Reminding you, we didn't choose the Egyptians. We didn't choose the Harappans. I want a Ghana super fun emblematic unit. That is true. You'll be here tomorrow night. Sweet. I'll see you tomorrow night, Ben. That is awesome. God. It's taking so long to improve these pearls. Wondering if I just start buying them now. It's only 1 extra turn, I suppose. Oh, wow. This continent is big. What a weird world. Look how strange it is. So this is clearly the new world. So the fact that we're here grabbing land already is a great sign. Religious minorities. Come back to that. Oh, there's a 0 pop city. I don't think I'll get there before it grows, but I'll try. Convert this unit into a horseman. See what our horseman can do. It would be really nice if I could take that, though. Oh, shoot. And you've sailed into open ocean. That's a bit of a yikes. What do my stars look like? My fame is not looking very good. One more district and one more attach, and we can get 2 quick stars. So let's get a district and an attach, and then maybe just move through. The attach comes from Egypt Light. And actually, probably so does the district, to be fair. Seeing as we're playing the big money game, I think it makes sense that we go big money. Let's... Oh, wow. Okay. Well, that is going to take a long time. In the meantime, we'll attach this up. Boom, boom, freaking boom. Move some extra people onto food and industry. And science. Nice. Get another one of our unique districts down as well while we're at it, just for good measure. That'll be the one that we build, of course, actually. On hindsight, that makes a lot of sense. +1 money from ongoing trade. +3 money from harbors. Lots of good stuff there. Lots of good stuff. In fact, the district will be quite easy to get because I can probably just click on a territory like this and build it next turn with influence. And the play of the game, if this doesn't get an extra unit and there are no units standing nearby, we could potentially snake it. Imagine getting the 0 pop, but we can't get over walls with our horsemen. Yeah. Yeah, that's also going to be a bit of an issue. But let's just see if it is actually a problem at all. Oh my goodness. No way! Oh, it's such a shame that these units are all here. Because actually, our melee unit made it.
Huh.
Boom. How good. Oh, that is awesome. I am so pleased with that, actually. What a fantastic take. A great 4th city to capture. Now I can focus in on improving Sage. Boom, boom. All the Sage in the world. Rocketed us up to 2nd place, very nearly 1st. And will I be able to get any more stars? Agrarian stars, yes, potentially on my new city in 3 turns. Militarist stars as well. There are some military units nearby. I would lose the fight, but I could try and fight them. Couple of horsemen. It's a bit of a yikes, but it might just work. We just need to destroy 2 units after all. Queuing up another unique. Not bad, not bad.
With 50
In fact, we can just buy that.
You'll soon be using stacks of banknotes to heat their houses.
And like last time, just queue up the really good infrastructure. No, stop auto-exploring, you fool! I need you back here! Dang it! Do I want to do the 1v5? It's a lot of archers. Probably not. It's so tempting, but I really shouldn't. Improve some more Sage, that's really good. Siege tactics. No way to destroy 2 units in a 2v5. If I get the first attack, they're all archers. I reckon probably could. Call the city hunting party. Patronage is calling me big time as usual. Yeah, you're right, PJD. It so is. It's screaming out for me, actually. Alright. The way I figure it, the horsemen are fairly useless anyway. So what I could do is quickly maybe buy an additional unit to support them. But I'm just going to send it in 2v5. Let's see what happens. My horsemen will be able to run over their archers in the open fields. And actually maybe even take the flag. Oof. No siree Bob. However, as I say, there's one down, so we just need to survive a turn. I don't know if we can. I didn't expect there to be another 5 units waiting to reinforce, to be fair. That is a little bit unfortunate. Kickass Duke, thank you so much for the $2 super chat. Light up the sage and smudge the empire. Great advice. Great advice. Oh my god, look. I did it. I did it. We took out the 2 units. Haha! They said it couldn't be done. It was 2v10. And I did it. My goodness. Nice. A cheeky little star take there. Super thrilled with that. And that puts me in a position where probably we don't wait anymore. Right? I don't think we have to wait any longer here. I'm just thinking, is it worthwhile attaching and queuing up a district? I think it probably is. Let's just attach there, queue up another unique, and buy it. And we'll buy the animal barns, and the forge, and the lumberyard. I'm just gonna spend everything on this one place. This is the place. Get some extra industrial districts down as well. Boom. Alright, let's move through. No more dilly-dallying. Our options are all still available. And it was the Ghanaians who decided to win. Yeah, the 2v10. Ridiculous, right? Ridiculous. Stoneworks, less important, but probably not important. Alright, let's take the Ghanaians. +5 money on resources. All of our resources, and a luxuries market to provide more money from trade, as well as an interesting unit. What is this? It's a camel. Anti-cavalry. This is an anti-cavalry cavalry unit. Particularly good for hunting down ranged units unable to climb walls. No resource requirements. Okay, that's kind of cool. Alright, let's do it. The Ghanaians.
Wisdom.
They said it couldn't be done. Yet here we go. Let us do it.
And we brute strength.
Brute strength?
Trade, travel,
And a new wonder can be claimed.
I'd say the Ghanaians want to.
And our only choice is Tadaiji. I mean, it's the only option. I'll take it. Do I love it? No. It'll stop our religion from being stolen, which is nice, although we are losing it like there's no tomorrow anyway. But still, nice to have, I suppose, nice to have. Let's queue up our new luxuries markets, providing me with, hopefully, a bit more cash to splash. And we'll just bounce around and do that everywhere, probably. Buy those animal barns. Luxuries market. Luxuries market. And over here in Egypt Light, which is progressing along fairly well. It's got some really tasty ones, actually. Plus 33 gold. Woof. There's plus 100 gold across those. That is not something to be scoffed at. Absolutely smash those out. Also, the new world is of particular focus for me. I note now we don't actually have any units to keep claiming this territory. So I'll just quickly have to produce a horseman here to send off on its merry way. Land rights is a really nice one for us to have, and we probably want inherited land. Because we're, of course, making a lot of cash money. So it makes sense. The anti-cav camel. What a time to be alive. Dia de los Muertos event was extended. You're right, Loki Frog. Yeah, it was extended until the 21st of December to fix a few bugs. Did somebody say patronage is still ages away? Let's go chivalry for our unique. Move through feudalism. Always really good. Maybe we can do something fun with some camels. Maybe? I don't know. We'll see how we go. Left or right? If I assume that the right is safe, the greedy land grabber in me says that I should probably go left. Yeah. Good strategics through here as well. If I take this and then take this, I get iron, horses, silver, and 2 other unknown strategics. I think that's the play. Wow, we are making a lot of cash money. Yes! Good, good. Who needs any other yield when you just make big money? Huge money! Ooh. A lot of units there. I also note, it looks like we've met the English. It's none other than Peanut Butter. Current leader of the game.
Short-tempered, passionate.
Let's...
Highest compliments.
Ooh.
If you
You've been
stop for a
vassalized.
selfie or jump in for a swim.
Interesting. And Let Lucky! Oh, how about it? Let Lucky and Scott are in the game. How good. Okay. Let's trade luxuries with Let Lucky. Very expensive luxuries. How are we doing in terms of fame? It is the English who are in the lead, actually. Sorry, the Umayyads. Puking Pumpkins Umayyads are in control. Turn 100, so we're a third of the way through our turns. Overall, the world is looking nice. I lost my unit that was going to go and try and claim that island. That's a shame. Oh no, what is this? They destroyed that freaking outpost. How dare they? Oh. Shoot. Okay. Let's get another little army. Gonna have to send them down to reclaim this land after what I can only assume was Sycamore. Come on, man. I'm gonna demand that they pay me 2,000 bucks and refuse their demands. We're gonna escalate tensions here. The demanding Bernard Star, I'm gonna refuse that as well. Just really unhappy with that. That is such a dick move. That outpost took me so long to build. Not even funny. Oh. Shocking. Really shocking, actually. Move my way up to this one, still. Continue with that plan. We can just choose how we want to boost our faith. I think we'll boost it this way. Time to militarize. How dare they? How absolutely dare they? Ridiculous in every way. Looks like they're not trying to take that one. If they do, I could consider connecting it up here. Maybe I do that just to prevent them from taking it. Yeah, I'm gonna do it. Hurts our stability a lot, but I think it's worthwhile. That'll scare them off. Maybe we also get a military spawn up here. I like that quite a lot. And maybe another one. Whoa, that is some ugly terrain. Probably there. That looks to be the best spot. Let's do that. Okay, a little bit tricky, a little bit tricky. Cool seeing you on Twitch, been watching your YouTube videos for a while now. Oh, thanks so much, It's Plain. It's always cool to hear feedback like that. I really appreciate it. Okay, this feudalism. So our future cities are very good. Well, they're better in terms of infrastructure. Just merge up that unit. Don't think we want to fight this border fight, right? That's one that we lose because our units do kind of suck. And unfortunately, we don't have open borders, so it's actually quite a slog to get around here. It's going to take us many, many, many turns. In the meantime, let's continue to hoover up the New World, which, to be fair, is probably a lot more important than whatever is going on up there on those islands. I'll take the 12-8. The next one I want to take is next door to this city. However, free city potential! Let's send our horse over here. Oh my god, it is. Boom. City number 5 has been connected. I think this one we might want to ransack and pillage. Because if we build a new one in its place, it will start with all of the necessary infrastructure. So, in that vein, let's try and build maybe Todaiji. If I just place down Todaiji in the capital, boom, then delete it from the queue, let the capital do its own thing, and let crappy new city just add a little bit of industry in. I think we will pillage it. Burn it to the ground. Only 22 gold. Feels like a bit of a rip. Burn it to the ground. What are the best culture combinations? Silver, that's a really good question. There are 1.6 million different culture combinations in Humankind, so it's a really difficult one to answer. Like, I could ramble off a lot of different orders that would all be very good. So it's kind of a really tricky one to answer. I think in general, though, to maybe what might be more useful is to provide some more general advice. Olmecs, just transcend with the Olmecs. Yeah, obviously. In general, I think if you're looking at the scientific or the industrial ones, that's a good place to start. I think by and large, you want to group 2 or 3 like cultures together as well. So, for example, Egyptians into the, I don't know, maybe you move through, you take the Muggles, and then you take the Khmer. And then you fill around with science. Other really great picks for whatever reason. Soviets are really great in the contemporary era. The French are probably the best in their era. In the first era, you're probably looking at the Harappans or the Egyptians. And then in the rest, you can kind of just fill in the blanks. That would be my general advice. There is a lot of advice I could give on that. A lot of advice I could give. But in general, I reckon if you choose the Egyptians, the Harappans, or the Mycenaeans, actually, in the first era, and then choose the French when the French are on offer in number 5, choose the Soviets at the end, you're painting a pretty strong picture. In this case, of course, we're just going full money. We're just going to fully send it on the dollar bills. Time will tell whether that pays off. Doing a pretty good job at connecting the New World, though. Hoovering up the horses and the iron's going to be a huge play. Oh my god, and the copper. Jeepers, this was insanely valuable. So glad we jumped for that one. And then we've just got this one, and then we've sealed off a huge part of the new world. Here come my units. They're going to settle there this time, because that will settle faster than that outpost. Uh-oh. JK lol. We're not going to do that at all, actually. Too hard to get across the ocean at this point in time for us, I think. Oh, Mecha. Oh, yeah. Oh, that's all good, Silver. Hopefully that was somewhat useful advice. Thanks so much for following along 54 minutes ago. I see you. Yeah, hopefully that's helpful. I could talk about it for a whole stream, in case you can't tell. I could ramble about that for a very long time. I'm working on a video at the moment, actually. 36 active Humankind viewers, and we've got 27 of them. Go us, Let Lucky! We are 66% of Humankind viewership on Twitch. And most people are watching on YouTube. We've got 70 people watching on YouTube. Between 60 and 70. And 84 likes. We might even get to triple-digit likes over on YouTube before the day is up. Who knows? I'm going to splash a whole load of cash on Olmekia so that it can help us finish Todaiji. Actually... Wombat! Thank you so much for the 300 bits! Wombat, 111! Love the content showing a little bit of love. Oh, yes! 300 freaking bits. Thank you so much for helping me do what I do, Wombat. Appreciate it. Oh, that's so cool. I love that sound. Why am I so fixated with that sound? Yeah, I'm gonna have to keep these units here, I think. Because you never know what's gonna go wrong. We could have a knee-jerk war declared on us out of nowhere. So it might not hurt to have an army of 5. Also thinking... Hey, actually... If we trap them in there, their deploy points are gonna suck. Let's try and do that. We might be able to get some quick kills. Zoom back over to these units. Yes! Oh, that is brilliant. Trap them in, make them unable to redeploy. And so now we can basically just 4v1. End the fight. Instantly trigger another one. They got a little bit of extra. They're going to be able to deploy 2 units this time. I'm not sure what the AI is thinking with those deploys. Oh, I guess I could probably shoot across there. I'm not going to risk it though. Reported for cheating. A little bit of love. It's 300 bits of love. Too true, Akneil. Too true. Might just defend there. Really close fight, actually. Oh shoot, and they're gonna get another deploy off if I'm not careful. Okay. Defend. Well, we're taking a couple of them down anyway. We're gonna lose our archers horribly now that they've lost their front line. Gonna have to send in round 2. Oh god, I hope... Oh my god, they got absolutely brutalized. We need crossbows, is what that tells me. We took out 2 units. Not the end of the world. Train up another little army in their place. Let's get... Yes! Let's get some war camels! That's what I'm talking about. Train up a neat little army of war camels here instead. Much more combat strength. Twice as strong, actually, as those crappy units we were fighting with down there. So that makes a lot of sense. Let's get war summons as well. Upgrade, get the crossbows. And you can just wait your freaking patience. Smash down a 17-14. Brilliant. And that fences off a nice little chunk of the new world for us. Ooh, a free city. Oh dear. Well, we know how this goes, don't we? Let's get a war camel. Boom. See if we can send the war camel over to Sus and quickly remove that before it becomes an issue. Tissue. $20 food on that district. Jeepers. Whew, that's an expensive upgrade. Let me just keep these units here. We'll send them in, definitely, and clean up crew some marauding enemy units if we see them still floating around. Damn bastards. Look like this guy. What are you doing? Freaking promoted crossbow with 35 strength. I'll show you. One more unit to complete that set. Just make it a quick swordsman, I reckon. Boop. There we go. Nice. No ranged units, but that's probably okay. And let's race you over that way. Yeah, good point. Good point, Zoe. Good point. In fact, some might say a great point. Let's send the war camel in, nonetheless. See what it can achieve. We're in a very close second place still. Okay. Not terrible, not terrible. Wow. Might just have to sort of awkwardly step around you. Nothing to see here. Don't mind me. Just a war camel doing war camel things. Speaking of, actually, I would quite like to train up some more here. I think they're going to become quite useful. So I'll buy another couple. And that's looking good. I'm thinking we might be able to sort of snake these units, get some extra kills with our war camels. I mean, apparently, my one war camel out combat strengths 5 units there. That is nuts. Sus isn't going to fall super easily, so what I'll do is merge these war camels together and take down their units instead, because it looks like we can get a really whomper of a powerful attack down on them. So let's do that. They'll probably just muck about and do sort of a whole lot of not much.
I don't mean to nag, but the marks on history should not necessarily be from malnutrition.
Sell seems good. Patriotic though? Nah, let's just sell. It's kind of on theme with the whole money playthrough. And let's see what these war camels can do. Apparently a fight they're going to lose, and it looks like they probably will, because there's going to be an insane amount of redeploying and reinforcing going on over here. They have the flag, so they are technically the aggressor, which sucks for me, because I would absolutely prefer them not to be. And I don't really even want to step on that river to start attacking. Might just wait one round, see what happens. Okay, cool. They're going to step onto the river. Probably because they have overwhelming firepower. What they've underestimated, though, is just how powerful my camels are. Watch. One hit a quitter. How about at this anti-cavalry? That is good damage. Granted a high ground attack, but still that is pretty good damage. Sweep that archer out of the way as well. These archers, not scary in the slightest. It's a good combo with merchants in the second era. Gold per religious territory, and then the Teutons after. Oh yeah, the Teutons actually are a very good culture. I think I often overlook them. Or at least I did in the early days. Not so much now, but yeah, you're absolutely right. You're bang on, actually. And my war camels have proven that they are the best. Oh my goodness, Tom Sveltslut, thank you so much for the €5 super chat. Tom says, the Dutch created the first stock. Here is my investment for the Dutch culture, and greetings from the Netherlands. Hey, thank you so much. Greetings over to you in the Netherlands. Yeah, well, the Dutch will be an interesting consideration for us. Probably the one that we'll go with. Probably. But we'll have to wait and see. One second, sorry, it won't be a moment. I just need to quickly readjust this mic. It's falling off of its stand! Alrighty, okay, we should be good. Sorry about that. Okay, that battle is going to carry on next turn. The camels are going to absolutely dominate. In terms of my future tech choices, it's a tricky one now. I think we might move back through for the science. Probably. Alchemy also gives us stability. Guilds, though, potentially. +2 money on traders. We'll see how we go. This is the point where science starts to become like a little bit of an issue. Oh my goodness. Don't want a bar of that. Yikes. Yikes. What does the camel say? 2 tons. Rip his mic. His mic is going strong again. Go you. Right, in that turn, skip through this nonsense. Gonna take these really ill-advisable attacks here, just to try and push the aggression. We may lose a few camels in the process. In case you haven't noticed, not the end of the world for me. Great attack there, though. 77 to 19. Woof. And also I took the flag. Huh. Nice. It was a victory. But of course we didn't quite take the city. But that's okay. Because what I can do is insta-heal. And get ready to send the camels back in again. Defiant on targets. It stands to reason.
Work a lot of these tiles, but it will.
Okay, so we want to keep claiming these territories.
Or simply bad luck.
But we know that there are some aggro barbs hiding. I may have to do the emergency outpost trick. Run and place it there on a 2 production tile. There are no resources, and I'm not planning on attaching it anytime soon, so it's actually not the end of the world. Speaking of attaching, though, we do want to start expansionizing somewhere. Wow, that is bad stability. Let's get City Watch, Public Fountain, Aqueduct, and I mean, it's always useful to have spawn points. Place an extra spawn point down. Why not? Help lift our stability up to a slightly more manageable level. Egypt Light, actually, could be the place to expand. Although it's got some more districts to build. Come on, Egypt. Need to get that Todaiji finished as well. It's becoming, honestly, just a bit of a chore. Let's get the gang on it. Oh, shoot. You are on 0 stability. And just as I say, let's get the gang on it, we have to immediately pivot onto something more stable. A couple of commons quarters might be the go. Yikes! We can definitely chase that unit down if we want to. But I think we probably focus on the task at hand, which is fighting sus with camels. Hopefully they don't realize. Hopefully they don't realize. I don't really know if I have enough money to warrant just sitting in buyout mode. Okay, well, we're at the very least going to take out this horseman. Yeah, how do you like me now? Fortunately, not going to be able to jump over that wall. Might need to just get... probably just one of these guys is fine. Just to jump over that wall for us. And, oh my goodness. Who's even in this era? Ah, yes. It's Dutch versus Venice. A tricky one. We'll put it to the polls again on both YouTube and Twitch, so you can add your votes together. People are just jealous of camels. I mean, it's true. Venetians, or... we could stay as the Ghanaians, but we won't. We'll go Venetians or Dutch. And this is for the early modern. This is the last one where we actually have 2 merchant cultures to choose from. The rest of the time we'll be thinking about... or 2 new cultures, I should say. So, place your votes. Let your votes be heard. We'll run the poll for 5 minutes this time, I think. So, to remind you, this is what the Dutch look like, right? We'll take a look at them first. They provide +1 money per population. We don't have huge population. Whereas the Venetians provide +1 money per number of trade routes, and +2 money per naval trade routes. So I think it would be fair to say that the Venetian bonus is better for us, hands down. Next up, we have their warehouse. The Dutch one is a very interesting one. It gets money per adjacent harbour, but you can't actually build it next to harbours. Or at least not immediately. You have to have already built your way out there. So it can be difficult to place. Their emblematic unit is a boat. We're probably not really going to use it, but it's there. The Venetians, their unique district is, I think, worse. It provides influence, though, which is nice, but provides a lot less gold. So their trait is much better. Their district, I think, is worse, though. And their unit is also a boat. We're probably more likely to use this boat. It's a much better boat, but it is a much more expensive one. It requires 2 gunpowder. Overall, neither of them are anything to write home about. I think if you're playing for pure strength in this era, you probably choose Joseon, the Muggles, maybe even the Spanish, potentially. Venetians, kind of average. Dutch, kind of average. But we'll play one of them nonetheless. So let your votes be heard. Either platform you can vote from, and I will do my best to provide fairness and balance in this money playthrough. Almost triple digits. Yeah, and I absolutely echo Huck's sentiment. We are almost at triple digit likes on YouTube, and we're streaming across 2 platforms. Which is pretty cool. Thanks so much, everybody, for your help on that front. Right, back out of that decision, because I do have a little bit more fame to earn and a little bit more stuff to do. So let's do that. Another camel here. Sure. I don't like the fact that the swordsman's just standing here. Let's scare it off. Get out of here, punk. And here's the warrior. Egypt Light looking very good. Losing a bit of stability now. It's gonna build Todaiji though to fix that, so maybe we just wait for Todaiji. Oh, that's a pretty nice common squatter though. And that one has resources, so I shall move there. Just follow the resources. Chase that unit out of my land. And, oh look! Some more fodder! Fantastic. Slay that unit while we're here. May as well make the most of it. Make the most of our time. And unfortunately lost that fight, but do not fear. Help is on the way. It's just a little bit slow going. Woo! There's a random view I did not want to jump to. Boom, boom, boom. Error. You're gonna keep making your way downtown. $120. I like what I see. Loves to throw me out there for some reason. They took that island. How dare they? I'll be salty about that forever. And this standing army is literally just going to stand here in Olmekia, or Olmesia, pronunciation needed, and just defend, I think. Just so that people don't get any dumb ideas. I'm really surprised we didn't win the religious game. I guess we still could, but it's quite disappointing, actually. Want to move through to patronage. I've already got chivalry, so that's fine. Let's take alchemy for the extra stability that will offer. Hoon down there and get that. Boom! Spain is super fun when you have to take on someone on the other continent. Yeah, and I think Spain's actually quite powerful as well. I wouldn't sleep on Spain. 69 live viewers at the moment on YouTube and 90 likes. We are 10 likes away from triple digits. I didn't think it would be a triple digit kind of day. But how about it? You people inflating the vote? Ah, yes. Wow, it is so even. Jeepers, a really close vote over on Twitch. And actually just as close on YouTube. Wow. And the poll is wrapping up. Let Lucky contributed 1,400 channel points to the vote. Amazing. Wow, what a close one. 5 minutes ago. Venetians, 52% to the Dutch, 48%. Can you believe it? Wow! I can't believe that was so split! What is the logic behind choosing Venice there? Could convert to my allies' religion. I could. They're on tier 4. We're on tier 1. Yeah. I think maybe we do that. I think we embrace Hittite shamanism. What has it got? +5 money on luxury resources, stability on garrisons, war support, and 50 science on cultural wonders. Let's do it. Let's just take their religion. Our one sucks. We were losing it over time anyway. Let's take it, I reckon. It feels like a bit of a yikes, but I actually don't think it's really the end of the world. It's such a great religion that's already been created. We may as well leverage off it. Settle this outpost. Whole load of extra resources to make some money from. And we've claimed a very good portion of the New World. That is looking great. Our empire is of a reasonable size, it would be fair to say. You think you voted like 30 times? Love me a bit of democracy. Love me a bit of democracy. 78 votes with 26 people on Twitch. It pays not to ask questions. Amazing. Amazing. Let's lock down the pox. Feels like a reasonable move to take. Yellow makes landfall here as well. Interesting. Very, very interesting. Finally, I can connect copper and a 20 food harbour. Glorious food! Gonna finish off Todaiji now. I know I said I'd do it last turn, but I mean it this time. Let's connect up these camels to this one person with a sword, so that the one person with the sword can take down Sus. Hoon around there. And then bring the swordsman unit off the river and just stand next to that. Taking a bit more damage than I would like. Oh no! Okay, lesson learned. I've still just got horses and they're not going to want to fight me. So what I have to do is actually maintain siege instead of just jumping in and fighting them. Because I can't win the jump in and fight. As awkward as it is. I can't get over these dang walls. Okay. 5th time's a charm, I promise. We will do this. Crossbows. Damn crossbows. Venezia. Just a Gallias fan. Also fair. Voted about 20 times on Twitch as well. The poor Twitch votes. Love it. Oh, thanks for following along on Twitch. Speaking of Twitch, I appreciate it, 27. Just got back from the workout and walking the dogs. Oh, good timing. Slaves probably should buff our commons quarters at some point as well. We'll keep that in the back of our mind. There's a discovery. Yoink. Ooh. And it looks like this is an independent people, so we might be able to just cheekily fight them as well. Keep finding discoveries. A little bit of extra science does actually make a big difference. Okay, sus. This time, we're just going to place it under siege, but not actually fight it, right? So we go maintain the siege, and we're just going to besiege the city. Because there's not actually a lot else that we can do. Upgrade the horseman into a knight. And that is still, hilariously, not actually a fight that I win. So, I'm just going to improve some of this stuff instead. Whew. So, as the city sits under siege, it will slowly wear away at the peasants. Because, of course, I can't fight them very easily with my units. So I'm happy to just sort of wear them down. While we're wearing it down, it might also be a good idea to... yeah, maybe the crossbows. Maybe 2 crossbows. After Todaiji, just to help us finish off Sas. Todaiji! We did it! It only took 1,000,000 freaking years. I'll buy those 2 crossbowmen. Send them along their merry way to help out with the siege.
Starvation.
Who's starving?
But the marks one leaves on his
Oh, come on, don't be like that. Let's give them a... yeah. Let's give them a hamlet. That'll create a whole load more jobs. So that these citizens won't starve and the city can continue to grow. Which actually is probably a really good idea for Egypt Light as well. As well as some walls. I do like walls. Shall I move through? Ooh, whew. It is close. We're about to get a whole load of fame, I think. Golem who traits stupid amount of stability, food, and super friendly. Orange, honestly. They ransacking me again. Ugh!
You? What do you want?
This does very little to placate me. Try harder.
We all do things we regret. I'm strong enough to apologize.
The fact that we're not training with them is really ruining us as well. We should try and improve this relationship. Gonna have to get another army here, that much is obvious. Do I have a strategic spawn? I do. Nice. Oh, I just can't believe that. How dare they? We need to try and get it all within cities, clearly. Well, they're going to pull that off, and there's really not a lot I can do about it with 18 units there. We need to finish up this siege first. We finish up this siege. We desperately try and produce a little bit of a standing army here. We'll probably have to just accept that they're going to ransack that and then come back for it. Can improve my relations. Starts building army. Yeah. How do you help from getting overwhelmed with actions in the late game? I've been playing for probably 20 to 30 hours, and often either feel like the game is already won, or there ends up being too much to keep track of. Yeah, I mean, that's a really good question, 27. I think that, in part, it has to do with how much war you're doing. If you're doing a lot of war, it can feel like the turns last a really long time, and if you're not, it can feel like they're not. So, that is probably one way overarching that you can sort of... one thing that you can do to change how that feels. But otherwise, there isn't really anything else that jumps out at me immediately, other than if I'm in conflict, the turns take a long time, and if I'm not, then they're pretty quick. They're pretty quick. Garrisons or commons quarters. Let's go for the cheaper commons quarters.
Flexibility and freedom is more than worth a bit of risk, right?
They are super cheap now. Which is nice. Pillage me, pillaging. I think we can finish this. We've got a siege unit now. Yes! How about that for a bombard? Let's send our highly agile war camels around the back. They, of course, can't do anything at the walls anyway, so no great point in them standing there. And this unit, we actually want to try and defend, ideally. Good shot with the crossbows there. Look at that one. Boom. Oh, they're running for the siege unit. You fools. You just stepped outside of your city. Boom. Boom. Step down there. Fire at you. Should be able to clean up these two down here fairly easily, which means that I can send this unit back this way. Stab. Oh no, please, 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 please. Phew! Take the flag. Huzzah! And just absolutely surround that last unit as well. Boom. Finally, a swift capture. Sis is ours. Do I want to keep Sis? Probably not. Well, we do need a fifth city, but again, just the lack of infrastructure probably makes it not worthwhile. Let's zoom across and heal up all of these units as well. May as well send them through this way and take this while we're here. Though we do want to pillage that first. Okay, no, that's good. Yeah, with a mostly secluded game style, you probably would expect those turns to go quite fast. Yeah, probably. Probably. At least in my experience, it does tend to just be war that makes the game go slower. Because otherwise you're sort of just, you know, managing your empire, building your districts. The decisions are fairly straightforward. We need more food here, and there's actually some really nice area for some foodie districts. Stupidly nice. How are we doing on our stars? Very good. 3 technologies, 1 expand, 3 military stars. Okay, so obviously the 1 expand happens without really even trying. In fact, Egypt Light is looking for someone to expand to. Valencia as well. May as well do it with this place, actually. It's growing. Om nom nom. Great success. Get another one of your bloody markets down. Commons Quarter to boot. There's the expansionizing one. The militarizing will likely come from this way. Perfect use of movement there. Just maxing it out as I step onto Sis and burn it to the ground. You can actually potentially stop by that and kill that. Yeah, let's do that. Just so that they don't end up pillaging my stuff like someone.
With 5 farmers' quarters, the people are first ransack. See the signs.
Yep, look.
Appreciate
Called it exactly. They immediately go and ransack me. They've also pillaged that tile, which is quite annoying. It's the era of the ransack. Oof. Oh, they actually took that. I hate them. I just hate them. Just gonna slowly lose all of my New World holdings at this rate. We'll take out these peaceful units on the way by, grab our military stars. Sorry, peaceful units. It had to be this way. Ooh, they are actually fairly tough. We'll crack through this one at the front. Hopefully now. And then take that high ground. Stab down at you. Yeah, we're a little underpowered on our swordsman. I would expect that unit to perish. In fact, let's just get rid of it. It's in an annoying spot. Boom. Nicely done. Grab the flag. Take out a couple of units on the way. Great success. And because we've got cash to splash, we could probably even heal them up fairly quick smart. Where are you? Oh, right. You're... Oh, God. Okay, so you're there. You're there. Ah, actually, let's just bring you this way, maybe. We got a lot of decisions. Just nuke them. Name the last city Caravan after the collective noun for camels. Great idea. Love it. Wonderful suggestion. Thank you very much, Akneil. Stabbity stabbers? Ah, retreating army. I see. I need to stop this ransack, so let's run this way. Ah, that isn't friendly territory, I see. Oh, okay, and they've immediately decided, actually, we don't want to ransack that, we want to fight you instead. Bring it on. And I was gonna say, I reckon these crossbows can probably hold their own here, but not like that, they can't. Poor crossbows. A turn of absolute wasted industry. A mainland push. Yeah, well. It's not a bad idea, Huck. It's not a bad idea. I mean, I'm pretty happy to just mop up the independence for relatively easy military stars. And also it means that we don't have to declare war. However,
You have some nerve.
it is important to note that we're not actually trading at the moment. I can do nothing but... Why can I only accept these demands? I'm not giving them Bernard's Star. That's such a shame. We are going to have to change that, you're right. Because that's just a waste of opportunity. Speaking of opportunity, let me splash a whole load of money at Let Lucky. Grab 3 gemstones that we weren't trading for. I reckon our allies probably got stuff to burn as well. Yeah, look at this. Iron. Horses. Saltpeter. Nice. A few extra trade routes. A little bit of extra cash money. I'm making good money. Taking my land in the New World. Why don't I take theirs at home? Yeah. Yeah. Pretty freaking annoying that they're taking that. I'd love to be able to establish a second city here, really. Just to stop them from taking all of this stuff. Or, I guess we just keep attaching stuff up to caravans so that they can't pillage it. Interesting. However, we're going to save that for next time. I'm going to have to go and end the stream here. We are 3 hours and 30 minutes into the stream. Probably a good time to wrap it up. This is a normal pace game, so we're probably about halfway through, which actually puts us in a fairly good spot to continue this tomorrow. So, unless I notify otherwise on Twitter, that will be it for today. This sick boy is going to go back to bed and be sickly and rest up and recuperate. So there may not be some stream videos, as there hasn't been over the last few days. I haven't quite had the energy to do those as well as the streams, but I've really enjoyed doing the streams. Obviously, huge shout out to everybody who supported me, particularly over on Twitch and through the YouTube super chats today. I know that we received a whole load of very, very generous donations. Just to call out a few people who either donated bits or super chats along the way. Tom, Wombat, Kickass Duke, Poke Me, Let Lucky, many times. Thank you very much. Tinker, Ben and Naderade gave 2 very generous $20 super chat donations. Namirian, Let Lucky, Van, so much Let Lucky, Poke, Huck as well over on Twitch. Thank you very much to the new Twitch subscribers over there too. And yeah, Aknil, look at those hype emotes. How good. How good. And yeah, like I say, thank you very much everybody who supported me. I will be streaming again around the same time tomorrow. So around 8:30 PM UTC or GMT is when I will start. 9:30 Saturday morning, my time, if anybody's operating on New Zealand time. I'm not sure why you would, but there you go. Otherwise, thanks so much for watching. If you are with me on Twitch, let's go and raid somebody. Let's raid... Oh no, did Potato McWhiskey just finish too? Okay, Potato finished. What about Boasthius? No Boast. Oh, let's raid Mohawk Games. They make Old World, and the woman who streams for them is really nice. Nah, looks like no one's still going, but we're gonna raid Mohawk Games. They've only got 2 people watching them at the moment, so we can actually spread a little bit of love over there. The person who streams on their channel is very sweet. I can't remember her name off the top of my head, but she's very kind. So let's do it. Thanks so much for watching, everybody. If you're with me on Twitch, let's go and watch Mohawk Games for a little bit. Spam some love over at them. Let them know that I exist. And until next time, I'll see you then. See you tomorrow, everybody. Take care, and bye-bye.
on the Mohawk channel in a long time. So thank you and welcome. Hello. Oh, I love that it's called a love train. That is so cute. Hi everyone. Oh, this is so nice. Thanks guys. I really appreciate it. Aw. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome. Thank you so much. Hi. Do you guys have any Christmas Carol requests? That's all I have to offer. I can sing silly songs. And I play this 4X game. Oh, it's the hearts too. Thanks, guys. You all are so kind. My slingers are vibing. Old World. Can I sing Carol of the Bells? That's the one that's like dun 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 dun. I know there's words to that song. I don't know what they are. So you'll have to just accept my modest attempt. Hello, Wombat. I like those doggos. Aw, thanks. Sort some Christmas carols. Yeah, have your request list ready. I'll be waiting for it in anticipation. Thank you. Alright.